Hey everyone, happy Women in Gaming Month and happy Pride Month. Thank you for coming by. Um, my name's Elise, and I will be DMing a game from Through the Veil, Tales of the Feywild. This will be a level 9 adventure. We're doing this not only to celebrate Women in Gaming Month, but we're also raising money for Hope Haven of Cass County, which is a women's shelter that help out women, children, and men who are escaping sexual violence and abuse. So if you'd like to donate to them, pay attention to chat. We'll be dropping links frequently that so you can donate directly to the shelter. We also have links to their wish lists. That way you can order things on Amazon, choose their address, and have it sent directly to the shelter to help out the families in need there. Before we get started, I'd like to thank TPK or Roleplay for allowing us to be on their stream. They did an amazing job creating layouts and adverts for this event. We'd also like to thank our sponsors. We have sponsors D&D Beyond, Arcane Spectacles, um, Tabletop Loot, uh, Talon and Claw, and many more who have donated prizes for this event. So periodically during the stream, I'll be announcing different prizes that we'll be giving out, everything from gift cards from Tabletop Loot to beautiful wooden DM screens made by Talon and Claw. Like this is an example of their beauteous work. But it won't be one like this. It'll be a similar wooden DM screen. So stay tuned for that. To get started, we will go around and do introductions. So we'll talk about who we are, what we do in the gaming community. Also, have all the players tell us the name, race, and class of their character, and tell us a little bit about their characters. So to get started, I am your DM. I am at D&D Elise on Twitter and Facebook. You'll see me as a Grip of the Green here in chat. I am a published author of D&D 5e content on the DMs Guild and Drive-Thru RPG. And I'll be running one of the adventures I wrote for an upcoming release through the Veil Tales of the Feywild. We're currently in our second media review, fixing a few things that didn't print out right. So hopefully this will be in PDF and print very, very soon on the DMs Guild. So I'm just going to go around the kind of the table I see here in Zoom. So we'll start with Mackenzie.
Hi, my name is Mackenzie Wilkes. I am a writer and podcaster. I mostly play on shows like Rise of the Demigods, Dungeons, Dice, and Everything Nice. And I DM a show called Dungeon Wives, where I play a one-on-one D&D game with the love of my life. And so that's sort of what I do, and I'm getting more into game writing, and hopefully we'll be publishing some stuff very soon. And I today am playing Jack, the satyr monk. She basically looks like Leonardo DiCaprio in 1996's Romeo plus Juliet, but with horns and goat legs. And and yeah, I'm very excited to share her with you all today.
So thank you for being here. Up next, Cher.
Yes, hi, I am Cher Davis, better known as That Gamer Cher on Twitch, Gamer Cher on Twitter, and I am an actress, screenwriter, and tabletop gamer. I am an ongoing player in the stream Tales of Arclandia. If you go to twitch.tv/nerdlandiag. Every Friday night at 7 p.m. Eastern. And today I will be playing Sambra. She is a tiefling sorcerer who has a sweet disposition. She's quite charming, although when she smiles at you, be sure that what you have to say is friendly, because she has fangs and she can be deadly when she wants to be. And I'm very excited to be here today.
Thanks for coming. Up next is Leslie. We're having some tech issues with sound for Leslie Neves. She is a very talented artist on quite a few of my projects and other projects in the D&D community. But go ahead, Leslie. And she's on mute. You're muted. You're muted, Leslie.
Hello.
Yeah, and sorry everyone, we're having technical difficulties with sound. Thank you so much, Chelsea, for coming. Up next is Becca.
Hey! Hi, I'm Becca Eckert. I primarily play D&D on a podcast called Evenfo Podcast on Twitter. We release every other Tuesday. It is set in a world that we built using the RPG system called Microscope by Ben Robbins, but we play D&D 5e, and it is very exciting. Here, I'm going to be playing another tiefling, a tiefling druid named Anaria. She is very excited about the world. She's been a hermit her whole life, and so she's just really very, very innocent and also a little bit brutal because the animal world's a little bit brutal.
Thanks for being here, and Chrissy.
All right, so my name's Chrissy. I am a social worker by job, but I also kind of specialize in therapeutic tabletop role-playing games. So I was really lucky I got to do a TEDx talk about it, and I run an all-women's game where we focus on coping skills, communication, and the whole 9 yards. So it's pretty amazing. That's where I'm hoping to kind of take my master's research into. So you can find me on Instagram at innocent_bones, and all kind of around. You can find me on Facebook and stuff too. And today I'm going to be playing Peach's Gravel Cheek. She's a she's a rock gnome barbarian. Yeah, so a little bit about Peaches. You could probably smell her before you see her. She's about 3 feet tall, used to living a little bit like rough and tough, not used to very nice things. So the tieflings are going to be wonderful for her. She's going to love that. Yeah, like I said, you could probably kind of smell her before you see her. And then I jokingly told the other players her motto at this point, I think, is I'm small and sensitive, but also fight me. So that's her.
Excellent, thank you. So to get started in our adventure, we're playing the Gypsum Forest today. So the party's been adventuring together for some time now, and they've been sent on a quest which has them hiking through the high forest of Faerun. They have a map beautifully created by Devin Rue, and we all know that Devin Rue always gets her maps right. So you're looking at this map, and like you've all been on this trail before, and you're like, this landmark I see ahead isn't matching what I see on the map here. Something's wrong. And ahead of you, you see what looks kind of like ruins. They're a little foreign to what you normally see in the high forest of Faerun. You're surrounded by trees and butterflies and flowers. It's a beautiful spring day. What would you like to do?
Peaches will kind of kick it off as we're walking. She's she's going to be taking in, checking out the scenery, probably touching some of the plants, picking up some of the rocks, seeing if they're giving them a good chomp to see if they're like, really rocks or maybe a snail or something around.
Roll nature.
Right. So 12, 13 total.
Nice. So you're kind of chomping on this rock, and you're like, this isn't normal to what you normally see in this forest. It's a large piece of gypsum. It's kind of like a clear, foggy stone.
Okay. I'll kind of turn to the group and show them and rub it on some of my dirty hide. I'm wearing like hide leather and kind of show it off a little bit.
It's so shiny.
I go, hold on a minute, and I grab it and also bite it. You're right. I hand it back.
Oh, be careful of your teeth. It may taste very nice, but I don't know if you should do that too hard. Just make sure that, make sure you don't bite down too hard.
she's saying that, I'm just gonna kind of like start like licking it, just kind of, and then just setting it in like a pocket. I'm definitely pocketing it, whatever.
You have like a little sand in your mouth. It's kind of like.
But look, you guys, I don't know that looks correct. Does that look correct to you?
It looks absolutely correct to me. You see, people built things that destroyed nature, and then nature destroys those things right back.
You've got a
Well,
point.
Not on the map is the only thing,
Oh, yes. Yes, that is out of place.
Yeah, and if anyone looks behind them or is paying attention, you'll notice that the path that you were walking on is gone, and it's just trees. And you see the ruins ahead, and it looks like the trees kind of open up to what looks like an orchard.
This got spooky real fast. Okay.
It got beautiful.
Minute. You know what? Then Sambra is going to let me see if she can maybe detect magic, because I mean this seems a little suspect to me,
Okay.
So let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna cast detect magic just to see, like, maybe we're not seeing something that's supposed to be in front of us.
Excellent. And what's the radius on that?
Trying to see. Oh wait, you know what? Here, let me do this. Can I do it as let me do it as an arcana check instead. I'm sorry. I have dispel magic, not detect magic.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, roll arcana for me.
Yeah. So here we go. And we're going to roll it on D&D Beyond. That's a 14.
Oh, excellent. So you're focusing on the realm of the weave, and like your kind of like your arcane sights and your meditative state. It is like blindingly magical here. Like magic is super potent and it's everywhere. So you kind of almost wonder if you're on the same plane.
Guys, I don't know if we are where we're supposed to be, because everything is magic around me right now. Oh my goodness. Wow.
That's so nice of you to say. You're magic too.
Yes, I am. We all are in our own way, but
Compliment
what I really mean is I think maybe it's an illusion that we're in the midst of right now.
I go an illusion, and I go up and I just punch a tree. Does my hand go through it?
That is a solid tree. So you kind of shake your hand. You're like, ooh,
I'm like,
yeah,
all
feel
right,
good. Little scrapes.
Yeah, my hands are they're like wrapped a bit because I punch a lot, but I'm like, it's pretty solid. Yeah.
Oh no, sweetie, I meant like all of that, the ruins that we're in front of right now. I'm talking about that. So I don't know. Either it's an illusion in front of us, or we have literally been transported somewhere that we didn't know we were supposed to end up,
As someone who practices arcana and magic, you kind of get the sense that it's been like a demi-plane that's been created. So that's kind of like the sense you get. So that's why there's magic everywhere. And as you guys are kind of focusing on this, you notice like in the ruins, some of it's kind of like lines of stone that used to be built up. There's kind of like an indentation in the earth as well.
I'm gonna walk up to the ruin.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Peaches.
Yeah.
Trot next to
and
you.
I would want to inspect that indentation there. Absolutely.
If you'd like to inspect that, do a nature check.
Sure. Can anybody else check this out with me? Because I don't know.
I mean, I do have a -1, so I get really good at going. I'm pretty dumb, actually. My character's pretty wise, but very stupid.
I would love to look at nature with you.
Oh, yeah, you're druid.
Oh,
okay.
druid, yes.
That
and
is
tell me your best roll. So
that is a
make
very
a roll and tell
solid
me the best one. Okay, anyone else?
And
All
I
right.
think I'm heading towards the ruin with Jack, so we'll take care of that.
Okay, we had a and real quick, we had a $5 donation. So I'm gonna roll a d6 and re-roll on a 6 to determine who gets a free re-roll.
Whoa.
Thank you for the donation.
So one, well, that goes to is it Michaela? I just see MC. Sorry,
Mackenzie. No, you're
Mackenzie.
fine.
I'm sorry.
No, you're so good.
Okay, so yeah, you got a free reroll.
Oh,
All right.
nice.
Anyone get higher than a 10? Or if you're helping her,
14.
she can roll with advantage.
I got a 14.
Perfect. So with your powers combined of investigating this, you kind of paid it. Maybe you took like a lecture in archaeology or something, but you're kind of noticing like that buildings like this normally there's an indentation because there's like maybe a basement or another level below. You also notice, does anyone speak Sylvan or any of the Fey languages?
I do, because I'm a Fey creature, technically.
Perfect.
Ah.
You notice a lot of the scrolling and the art that's left in the really faded stone is Eladrin in origin.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'll share that. I'll be like, oh, I know this place. Oh no. I say as I look around, because this is definitely kind of where I'm from. And yeah, I'll share that with the group that this is Eladrin.
Wow. So you mean to tell me we're in the middle of the Feywild? I've always wanted to go there. Oh my goodness. Yes.
Oh, you should have just told me. My parents live there.
Ah, that's it. Oh, I love it.
And as you have this realization, everyone kind of notices like the colors were more vivid here. You start noticing like the butterflies flying around are like really bright and they have like little color and glitter trails with them. Just the smells of the fruits and the flowers is like intoxicating. It's like the best Bath and Body Works smell ever. So you start noticing these things about the area.
I start taking sprigs of these beautiful flowers and like wrapping them in my horns and like shoving them into my bags and just like covering myself and all of the life.
I'm literally just following her. I'm like watching her cover herself and like, but I'll grab like moss and stuff because like I'm not nearly as pretty. So I'm like, what? What is? Why are we doing this? I'm not real smart, so.
Sombra tends to radiate a lot of heat, not just energy because she's bubbly, but because she has a lot of fiery magic to her. So she tries to pick up some of the flowers, and some of them kind of get a little withered, a little bit, little burnt around the edges. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. Oh. But she at least keeps at least one, just like, and you see her trying to smooth it out a little bit and put it on her lapel, like at least it's still pretty.
Do we want to see what's inside these ruins?
I love being reckless. Yes.
Let's do it. Yes.
So it looks like to get to the lower level, you have to like start digging. So it looks like there's a lot of dirt that needs to like
I'll you guys, as I'm standing there kind of just like patting like moss in my hair and like trying to look as beautiful as the druid probably looks, you guys will probably see on my hands are some gloves that look like a little bit too big for my small hands, and I'll kind of start digging away. One of my items are the gauntlets of ogre power to give me a little bit more strength.
Like,
I'm
you're
gonna-
digging, or you just kind of like, and it's like behind you.
Kind of like go for digging, you know.
I'm gonna get next to you and sort of get like I'm in a push-up position and then use my goat legs to kick it out like I'm like a horse or a dog. Just like kicking my goat legs, trying to dig with my feet.
So everyone else just sees this dirt like all over the place. And Chrissy, you get down there and you're just like, I see something in here. So you see kind of like what looks like a sanctuary. You see like a statue of a deity down in here. So you've kind of gone down at an angle, and there's like this room down under there. What do
Awesome.
you do?
Punch it.
Yeah, like I'm gonna motion to everybody and like, hey, I found something, but I'm definitely going in.
Wow. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'll follow you.
Yep.
Yeah, so you see there's kind of like some stone benches. There's an altar of a statue of a woman. What would you like to do?
I'm just gonna do. Can I do like a perception check to see if I see anything like moving or anything kind of happening in this room?
Yeah, sure can.
Is there anything cool worth taking from the altar?
Just a big rose quartz statue of a woman. It's probably about 3 feet tall. It's pretty heavy.
I like look at my pockets and I know I can't fit it in there, and I'm like,
And there's just kind of like old dirt and debris around the ground. What'd you get, Chrissy?
12 total.
12. Okay. So you're kind of like you're checking the walls, you're checking the floors, and you notice one of the stone benches, the lid is ever so slightly moved. So you wonder if that maybe that comes up.
Yeah, I'll just walk over and push it.
Okay. Roll me a strength check.
Okay.
Yeah.
And while she does that, do any of us recognize the woman that's in the statue?
Feel free to roll religion.
also, I think Les Magnifiques might also be stealing it after we look at it. I see in chat.
Magnifique, I don't know. Oh, it's a really pretty statue. Sandra only got 8.
8. Okay.
Uh,
So you remember like back in school, you're like, man, I know we studied the gods. Like, I know this is one of those like really obscure ones that got lost in history, but I just can't remember her name. Chrissy, what was your roll?
16 total.
Oh, perfect. So like you very easily, you're like, zoom, and inside this bench, you find a couple of spell scrolls. One is for Entangle, Healing Word, and Animal Messenger.
All right. I can't read, so I'm going to pick these scrolls up and kind of like unroll them like I know what I'm doing. Like,
Well,
you
They're
know?
nice and gold and shiny. They're really nice.
Well, yep. Sambra can at least take one of the say the ones that she has again. It's
Oh yeah. So it is a spell scroll of Entangle, Healing Word, and Animal Messenger.
well, I can take the one for Entangle if nobody else wants it, or maybe our satyr wants the Entangle.
I don't know how to do magic. Why not?
Yeah, and are you okay? Is everyone okay with like a homebrew roll? So usually I allow any class to roll a d20, a 10 or higher, you successfully cast a spell scroll. Is everyone okay with that?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Have some
Yeah,
fun.
I'm a way
And-
of the drunken master monk. I don't know anything, and I'll do it. Why not?
You know
And-
what? Then I'll even give the other scroll to whoever wants it because I already cast magic. I know how to do magic, but this looks like a great little, a little quick guide to learn how to cast spells really quick. So
Excellent.
Casting spells for dummies.
Real quick, we're going to take a quick pause for our first giveaway. So our first giveaway is to win a free PDF copy of this book, Through the Veil Tales of the Feywild. In order to enter in chat, type in your favorite Feywild creature. So favorite Fey creature, type that in chat for your chance to win a free PDF copy of Through the Veil Tales of the Feywild when it releases. All right, and continue. Sorry, everyone.
So as far as the scrolls go, I'm just gonna hand them out. Like I like hand one to Magnifique, and I'll hand one to I don't remember the druid's name.
Anaria.
Anaria. I'm so sorry.
There you go.
And I'll just kind of just like keep it. Like I think that I'm really fancy with these scrolls.
Mm.
You guys definitely like me because of this, right?
I can guarantee that Jack loves you.
Peaches,
Girl,
I have
you
to be honest.
we like you just for you. Are you kidding me right now? Oh, Come on.
You're tiny and weird. What's there not to like?
Yeah, so she's just like little and uncomfortable, and she's just like trying real hard to fit in.
That's why I love her as Mackenzie as well.
See, right, Le Magnifique, even Magnifique says, yes, girl, you go, girl.
Protect the scroll.
I love it.
Protect the scroll.
And then as I'm kind of like handing out the scrolls, I'm just gonna again like kind of look around to look for like doors and other exits, or if there's anywhere else we can go from here.
It seems like it's kind of a dead end. It seems like if there's anything else in this area, it's rather caved in or was up top, which is now long gone.
Can I also look at the lady?
Yeah, you sure can.
Sculpted
Feel
lady.
free to make a history check.
Okay. Oh. History is 7.
Oh, no.
So you're kind of in a similar boat. You're like, man, I know this is a really obscure deity, but I just cannot, like, it's on the tip of my tongue. I can't remember who that is.
Well, at the very least, when we're looking at the statue, right, does she have anything distinctive about her? Does she
Great question.
look like she's human, or
Hmm.
can I do perception on that?
Oh, sure. And I feel like your passive perception could even pick up on this. You see, she's an elven woman with long hair. She has a lot of like nature symbolism, it's like flowers and butterflies, and so you kind of wonder if she's some sort of nature deity. She looks like a very powerful mage. So since you're a spellcaster, you kind of pick up on kind of like the intricacies of her robe, and you almost wonder if she might be an archfey of a sort.
Yeah, I like nudge Anari. I'm like, hey, she looks like you.
I like her. Did she
Can
bring
I-
us here?
Like, can
Yeah.
I go? I have an idea. I don't know. I'm from here. Why not? And I'm gonna like try to pull down on the statue like a lever to see if it opens anything.
Nothing happens. You just hear the as you move the stone statue.
I'm sure that did something somewhere else in the building.
I love how
That was a
it
good
looks like
idea.
she's pulling a slot machine lever. That's hilarious.
Hoping I win.
Well, I think since there's only one way to go, what do you think, people? We need to get moving, I think, right?
Mhm.
Yes?
Yeah. Before we go, I take some of the foliage I've wrapped around myself and I put it onto the altar and I like do a little like bow and thank you before.
So how did you do that?
That's
A
a
light
Oh,
great
we just got the
appears.
"you did something right" face from our DM.
And
That's
as you
nice.
do this, you kind of get this like magical like goddess sense, and a potion of healing appears on the altar.
Oh, I like put more on there.
Hmm?
I put more foliage.
It seems to be a one-time effect.
There you go.
Darn, I was like, I'll start pulling lint out of my pockets and like, what do I have? I don't know.
Who gets hurt the most?
Wow.
I think it'd be, if we're thinking about it, if we battle, it's gonna be either me or Peaches, right? Because we're up there, we're up punching people, I guess.
I'm
Probably.
thinking
Right.
so.
Just
Mhm.
hold it out.
As usual.
Waiting for someone to take it.
I'll take it and put it in my bag. And I'll kind of like lean over and just be like, "Don't worry, I'll share."
Thank you.
Thanks. You gave me this fancy piece of paper, so I guess we're even.
All right.
Okay. Oh wow, we have a $75 donation pop up.
Wow.
So look up
Thank
what that is.
you.
Thank you for supporting the shelter. Awesome. So I think we'll split this one up. So we'll do the highest one you can get, which is DM rolls for a Feywild curse encounter from the Feywild curse table. I don't know. And then $20. So a wild magic surge occurs. So I'm gonna
It's because I put the lint on the altar.
I'm gonna roll off to
Archfey
see.
was like,
That was the clincher.
All right, I'm
Yes.
gonna roll to see who has a wild magic surge because in the Feywild, magic can affect everyone. So I'm gonna roll a person, and then you're going to roll on the wild magic surge table in the player's handbook. That is a 1, so that is Mackenzie again.
I'm telling you, it was the lint.
All right,
But Archfey was
everyone,
like,
everyone roll initiative. In count.
Oh,
oh no, what did I do?
initiative. Hey, let's
Oh no, is
see.
it bad?
No, I'm just shocked this is how this went so quickly.
So the earth trembles, and a large clay golem appears out of the earth, and it's like. "Rah!" So what I'm going to do is
Pick the lint back up.
Oh no. It's gone.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
So I'm gonna call everyone out one by one, and I'll have you tell me what your initiative is. I'm rolling for the golem now. So first up is Cher. What's your initiative?
8.
Perfect. Right. And then Leslie.
7,
Perfect. I heard you. Awesome. Becca.
11.
Awesome. Chrissy.
14.
Excellent. And Mackenzie.
16.
Awesome. Oh wow, you guys like almost went in order. That's amazing. Okay. So Mackenzie is very like sharp and ready for action. So you were first up to go after this stone or clay golem.
Do I have to roll from wild magic? Have I? Or
Yeah, and do that first. Sorry.
Okay. Is it D100?
Yes. And do you have the PHP? Because if not, I won't pull up the
Oh,
table.
not with me. No.
Okay. Yeah, I'll pull up the table.
I got a 12. Don't know what that does.
And if anyone finds it before me, please shout it out. But I gotta pull up the table real fast. Let's see. Okay, and you said that was a 12. You cast haste on yourself.
Oh, yes. Oh,
Right.
yes.
So nice.
I feel
nicely
incredible.
done.
The lint was good. Oh my gosh, wait, that's so good. So my speed's doubled. I have a +2 bonus to AC. I can take an additional action?
Mhm.
Oh my gosh, I get to do 3 attacks.
What?
That's
awesome.
fun.
That is awesome.
Big
This
ol'
worked
Mr.
out
Trouble.
swimmingly. Thank you, whoever donated that, because that's incredible. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna go up and attack this thing. I feel amazing with my 100 feet of movement now. So I just because I can, I'm gonna go like run a bunch of circles around it. As I have a meteor hammer, so I have like I wear it kind of like as a purse wrapped around my arm, but I let it go, and it's sort of this just long chain with this sort of like heavy metal ball at the end of it that I kind of like swing around my legs and arms, and I'm just gonna run around this thing and just kind of pull it taut and then bash the golem 3 times, I guess, because I have 3
Okay.
attacks.
Yeah, go ahead.
Holy jeepers. Okay. So that is going to be a 13, an unnatural 20, and a 23.
So the last 2 hit. The first one
Cool.
misses.
Cool. And then that's gonna be 24 points of damage total.
All right, and are you using a magical or non-magical weapon?
Magical.
Ooh, perfect. Okay, and what was that damage again?
24. Bludgeoning.
Wonderful. So you smack him with this thing, and like clay kind of slings across the room and hits the walls as you take a nice good chunk out of its shoulder. All right. And anything else?
I'm gonna like hit him 3 times, and then I'm going to do a very weird like I dip back it looks like I'm breakdancing almost. Like I dip back and I lift myself up with my arm, and I'm just gonna kick him with my goat legs twice. Flurry of
Yes.
blows. So I kind of like dip back and then just like pop with my
All right, yeah, roll for that.
with my
Extra
goat
attack.
legs.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna do flurry of
Nice.
blows. So I'll do 2 unarmed strikes, and they're both very high. It's math is so difficult. A 23 to 24 to hit.
Both this hit.
And that's an extra. Let's see this. 16 points of damage, bludgeoning as well.
Woo!
So I just
Very
show up,
nice.
I just smash this guy like 5 times, and I just feel like I just took a 5-hour energy because I'm hasted and I'm like, so that's the end of my turn.
Awesome. So up next is Chrissy.
All right, so Peaches is going to see all of this kind of happen really quickly, and she's going to pull her battle axe off of her back and just start raging. She's going to go for a rage.
Awesome.
So let me mark that as 1. And I have never played a barbarian, so I'm still learning all of her stuff. So she gets 2 attacks per action, and then the bonus attack for the rage,
Our modest
right?
fellowship expands. Praise the
Or is that a
sun.
frenzy
think so.
attack? It's the bonus.
I usually play spellcasters, so I'm going to say go for it.
I think it's.
Unless someone knows.
Does anyone know?
I'll drink to that. I don't know.
I just say go for it. Let's do it.
Okay.
My
I was gonna say.
approval.
Okay, so first attack is a 14.
That just makes it. So you slide right into home and you get that attack.
And then the second is a 17.
Yes, that hits.
And,
Alright, and what's your damage? And tell me the damage type.
so it is for the battle axe, it's slashing damage.
Is
So
this a magic or non-magical?
non-magical.
Okay. All right, and what's your total damage?
So it is 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 total.
And what's your weapon made out of?
Just a regular old battle
Regular.
axe.
Okay, so as you do this, you notice that the creature just doesn't seem to, it seems to shake off the damage from this for some reason. It's completely immune.
I had a feeling.
Yeah. And anything else? Because if not, we have Becca up next. Anything else, Chrissy?
Nope, that's it.
All right, Becca.
And Ari's gonna go, I was having such a nice time down here. And then she's going to hold her hands out, and then the mistletoe, that's her druidic focus that's wrapped all around her, starts glowing, and she casts polymorph onto the golem to try and turn it into a little bunny rabbit.
What kind of save? What save is that?
It is a wisdom save, DC 16.
Ooh, I'm notorious for failing these, so you're in for a ride. Oh, it's actually not too bad. 15 total?
16 is the DC.
Yeah.
So this thing shrinks into a teeny tiny clay bunny, and it's just like, boop, 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 and it starts hopping out the hole.
Now that that's settled.
I'm like so hyped still, so I'm like, what?
Oh, don't hit it.
Funny. Aw.
Well played.
Nice.
All right, so you are now out of initiative. So I think that means it's time for another giveaway. So what's next on our prize list? Well, let's look and see. In the meantime, check out our links. Donate to Hope Haven of Cass County. We're directing straight to the website, but tell us what you donated, because what you do impacts the game. Also, they have an Amazon wish list. So we'll put some links down in chat. You can actually purchase things on Amazon, choose Hope Haven of Cass County as the address, and it'll ship items that they need for their shelter right away. So for our drawing, we're going to do a D&D Beyond code. So you're going to get a one-time use code for a digital PHB Player's Handbook from D&D Beyond. To enter this drawing, put your favorite D&D monster in chat. So type your favorite D&D monster in chat for your chance to win a D&D Beyond code from one of our sponsors. Awesome. All right, so you guys are in this sanctuary of a goddess, a fey goddess, and the bad guy or gal just got turned into a cute little clay bunny that just hopped on away, and you're out of initiative. What do you want to do?
New favorite bad guy, by the way, Clay Bunny. Yeah,
Clay bunny.
all the way.
Well, do we want to keep exploring?
Yeah,
Always,
definitely. I don't know about you guys, but I think that if there is a clay golem that was guarding this place, there has to be something special here.
Oh,
That is just
for
me.
sure.
Can I keep the golem?
Can you keep it?
It's our new pet, our mascot, our party mascot.
Oh,
You can
just-
catch it? Why not? I'll have you
You
roll
can-
animal handling.
You can keep it for an hour, but then after that, it'll want to kill you again. So
Yeah, you kind of want to be careful, sweetie. Yeah.
I got a
3.
Oh, bud.
Oh.
Oh.
It's probably for the best.
Oh. Please.
We all
That's
group
all
hug
right.
to console and
Yeah.
Magnifique.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aw.
The loss is too heavy to bear.
Peaches is literally just holding on to your calf.
And as long as the minute is still going, I'm like, also, I feel incredible. And I'm just gonna like run around the room and on the wall and just like show how
Yes.
fast I am until the haste wears off and I just like almost pass out.
Yes.
'Cause I can technically run up walls, so I could truly just be running on the ceiling. Like it's wild.
As she runs
Okay.
past me, I'm gonna
Wow.
attempt to like jump on her back.
I'm the Flash. For like another
Yes.
40 seconds, I'm the Flash.
Oh my goodness. That looks like so much fun.
Everybody give lint and then you're gonna feel this awesome.
just the Macarena fast the flash.
Gotta go fast. I got you. Gotta go fast.
I'm Sonic the Hedgehog. That's my new
Yes.
character.
So now that we're in this, I guess it's, what is it, a hallway or an antechamber, DM?
It's just a chamber, so it's just kind of like a standalone chamber. It doesn't look like it goes anywhere else down here. It's kind of like a dead end. So
Okay. If I do another maybe investigation, I guess, if anybody else is interested too.
yeah, but you did notice when you were above the ruins, it seemed like there was like kind of like an orchard ahead. So
That was gonna be my next suggestion as we head up and towards the orchard she talked about. The opposite direction of the path was, right?
Like you kept going down the path, except the path vanished.
Right.
Yeah, yeah, I would love to check it out because it's so pretty around this place. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that instead.
Do you think we'll meet the real whoever this lady is?
I hope so. She's very pretty.
You know what, sweetie? For you, just for you, I really hope we do because she looks so much like you. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
How are we getting out of here? Are we like in a sinkhole? Or can we
So
climb out?
pretty much you're like in a room and you guys have like dug kind of like a crawl space.
Okay,
like,
okay. I was
down
like, can we
into
get back
this.
out? I don't even know.
I feel like with all of your investigation checks, you guys kind of like you feel like you found everything there is to find down here. So
All right. Well, back up we go. Let's do it.
Yeah, I'll head up. And as I'm going up, and I'll be the last person out, and I'll kind of push some of that dirt back in to give, kind of kick it, cover up the space just in case.
Okay.
Nobody.
Cool. All right, where's everyone headed?
I assume the orchard. If that's the only other thing we can see, right? It's like
Okay. Yes.
trees and then a pretty orchard. So, yeah.
Who does anyone have any food or rations on them? If so, tell me what you have on you.
Ooh, Sambra definitely has pocket bacon.
Yes.
Bacon is the
Okay.
best on trips like this. When we take our little trips. Oh yeah.
Only because it is my it's from my family, and it's also the type of monk I am. I have like a flask of alcohol. I don't know if that counts. But yes, I think that might be the only food that Jack has on her is a little, like, it's like a little baby flask that she keeps because it like it keeps her her tipsy sway going well as a monk.
Oh,
That's
Anaria
one
has the,
of my bonus actions is called tipsy sway.
I love it.
Matter of fact, Samba has a mess kit too. So, like, if we catch anything in the forest, because usually we'll take trips in the forest and stuff, adventuring. So, yeah, she can cook up a little something spicy if she needs to. Sure. Oh, yeah. She loves
Yeah.
spice.
Anaria has like berries and nuts and random leaves that are edible and mushrooms, and maybe there's like some food that she's had in there maybe a little bit too long and she's like not bothered by it.
Probably about the same with Peaches. She probably has like some dried meat or maybe even like dried fish that might be part of like what you're smelling, like some meat
Mhm.
that has definitely turned and been kind of funny, but she doesn't really mind. Probably some berries, some things she's found around that rock that she licked earlier.
extra crunch.
Love it.
Yes.
I'm like, sweetie, I know that you're trying to get your protein, but I think without breaking your teeth is like the best kind of way to do that. I don't know how you feel about that. I'm just saying. And then I turn to Le Magnifique and I say, girl, this pocket bacon has changed my life. Much respect to the vegans in the group. I get it. So
Not.
if you want to share with me, yeah. All right, there we
So
go.
you hear a voice, and you start hearing this like flapping sound, like woof. Woof. And you hear this really loud voice being all like, I smell pocket bacon. I would like some. Could you bring me some? And as you look up, you see a very, very big blue dragon laying on his back, just fanning himself with his wing. He's looking at you guys like, could you bring me some? I love pocket, and he points over to like this like mountain of like apples and nuts and berries. And every once in a while you see like this like bright purple squirrel like dropping off and disappear. He's like, I've been eating this stuff. I've been eating like a vegan this whole time.
Oh,
What do you
yes,
do?
So this is probably, even though we've been adventuring for a while, this is probably the first time that we've come across a blue dragon. Like,
You see this guy.
oh, wow. Yes. Especially a blue dragon of that size that just a conversation. So she's going to try to hold her composure as much as possible. And she's going to be polite. Like, you know what? I have plenty. I'd be more than happy to share with you. And she would say, she has like 5 days of pocket bacon. She's not going to let them know that, but she's good. So she's going to take the 1 pouch of a whole day's ration of bacon and say, you know what, my friend, for you, there you go.
Yeah, so he looks like he hasn't like eaten in a month, even though he's a very well-fed dragon, and he's just like savoring every moment. He's like, so anyway, how'd you get here? I've been
We
here a really
walked.
long time and I haven't seen anyone around in centuries.
Centuries?
Yeah.
We're stuck here for
Yes.
centuries.
Yeah, I'm kind of stuck. I like the last thing I remember. There's this party, and they cast.
like a
I think
party.
They cast banish on me, and yeah, I've been here ever since.
Oh
Eating
my
my
God.
vegetarian diet.
Why don't you eat the squirrels?
Oh, they're my friends. They bring me food. That's the only person I have to talk to around here, because
Oh.
whatever's in that forest down that way, they're not friends.
You know,
They're
I can
nice to me.
definitely respect that. You know, you try not to eat your friends. You know what I mean? I mean, it's just a rule, you know, even though it's not spoken very much, but it's understood. So, and by the way, my name is Sambra, and what is your name?
My name's Drake.
Drake. I like that. I like that. I knew a guard by that name. It's a good, strong name. I like it.
And we have a druid in the party, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So during this conversation, you'll notice that Drake doesn't act like your normal blue dragon.
No.
So
Drake, have you always been a blue dragon?
I used to be pretty grumpy, but I don't know. This place mellowed me out a bit. I'll get here. I'd like to leave. I've been here too long. There's not much to do.
Or
But can't go far.
you said that there were some not nice people down some direction?
There's werebears in the forest and wolves, and I don't go much further than that because they're scary. There's a nice lake down there. Do you like lakes?
You're a dragon. Can't you just do whatever you want?
Gobble them up.
I'm lazy. I don't want to get up. And you're just like, I'm ready for a nap. When you
I
guys
feel
figure out how
that,
to get out, wake me up. He just like, he's very laid back dragon. He kind of sits back like this, like he just starts waving himself with his
Is there
wing.
is there any, I don't know what check it would be exactly. I'm not sure if it'd be insight exactly or if it would be
What do you want to do? And I'll give you a roll. What do you want to do?
I guess I want to know something is off with this dragon. So do I have any sense of like is it because he's been here a long time? Was he not a dragon before? Is the magic just the magic of the Feywilds changing his personality? I don't know. That's like
You
a
can roll
big
nature
Okay.
or Arcana. For this one.
Okay.
And since I'm proficient in Arcana, can I give her advantage on that?
Yeah.
If it's
Yeah, I guess you
Arcana?
can
Yeah.
put your heads together and yeah.
Okay, let me see.
Is he
Oh my gosh,
are
I'm
there like
so,
any
so bad at math? 15.
Okay. So with that roll, from you know about the planes that sometimes being in a certain plane for too long will permanently affect your demeanor. So you feel like Drake's always been a blue dragon, but it turned an evil dragon into a nice dragon. You think this realm has done this to him, and it's permanent damage. But that works in your favor. So
I lean down to Peaches
Interesting.
and
Okay.
I say to Peaches, so we bite rocks to see if they're real. Should I bite this dragon and make sure he's real?
yes.
Okay.
And I'll bite him too.
We're gonna
my God. He
Oh,
kind of
no.
he swats his tail and
a
he's like,
soft
"Hey,
bite.
yeah, I'm
Yeah,
friends."
just like
Are you real though, bro? Are you real?
I imagine you guys grabbing his tail and and he starts whipping it around. He's like, "I'm your friend, not food."
Oh.
We just gotta make
We're
sure
friends.
we're doing it
Buddy
to
are
everything.
friends.
They
Doing it
like
to everything
you.
around here.
so as this is all happening, I'm gonna kind of I'm gonna give one of these with the hands and then I'll hand him a piece of old dried fish. I'm sorry, friend.
He'll take the fish. He's like,
All right.
"Thank you, we're friends. That's good." And he just keeps fanning himself. He's like, "There's a lake that way."
What else what have you explored in all your time here?
I nap a lot and to eat and I nap a lot. But if I get up, there's just not much to do. It's like there's the lake and then there's scary woods. I don't go that way. So I just sit here and nap.
Oh, but there's no way out the lake way.
You can go through the scary forest. I think there's more paths there. Not for me. I'm a pacifist now.
Wow.
I like it.
Well, you know what? We're going forward and exploring this place because this is our first time here. We're out having a good time, and really, we don't have any place to go but forward. So you're welcome to join us if you want.
He's like,
Magnifique and I turned to like Magnifique. She and I kind of put our heads together, like, you know what? It'd be really cool if he came with us. He's so chill. I like his vibe, everything. So, I don't know if that's okay with everybody else. It might be nice to have you come with us. What do you think?
he's like, I'm too scared, and I need a nap.
Are there apples or any fruits that he's eating, like falling, that he's missing?
There's fruit everywhere in the trees, but you feel like he's kind of disinterested in fruit and nuts because that's all he's been eating for a long time.
All right, I'm gonna grab like some of the various fruits and nuts and just go ahead, eat a few things, hang out.
I like push my hair back and I'm like, hey, if we find a way to get out, do you want to come, like, leave this place?
Yes, please.
All right.
I have a nice lair somewhere in Faerun. I'll share some treasure with you to get me out of here.
Oh.
Ooh.
But you might need to start working out your wings. Get ready to get back into life at Faerun.
I guess I'll join yoga with everyone or something.
Oh, also, before we go on, have you seen a like tall lady, maybe all pink, elvish ears, lots of flowers, really pretty? I don't know. Have you seen her?
No, I've seen a few skeletons in the forest, but no lady. There's a nice boat at the lake. Oh, I can't hear. Let's see. Type in chat. Sorry, everyone. Her technical difficulties. Oh, so some of the boxes got mixed up. Sorry, team. Hopefully someone's behind the curtain fixing that. So, do you want to ride with us in the boat? Oh, he's like, no, it's a small boat. Big dragons can't fit in the boat.
Well,
he just seems really unmotivated, and he's really tired and yawning.
what's the lake? Is it just pretty?
I go there to drink sometimes. There's some weird phenomenon in the middle. It's kind of like ripples in the middle. It's really pretty.
Let's go.
I want to go there.
I like pretty things.
Yeah, I'm definitely interested in the water. But as we're walking, I'm going to try to ride on Jack's back.
You absolutely can. 100%.
I love it. And I'm just like grabbing, as we're just walking, I'm still just like grabbing all the plants and things. Just, I don't know how long we'll be here, so I just want to take all of it with me.
All right, everyone, we're going to take a quick 5-minute break. Everyone, we're back from break. If you're just now tuning in, we are currently celebrating Women in Gaming Month. Also, happy Pride to everyone. We're currently raising money for Hope Haven of Cass County, which is a women's shelter that help women, children, and men escaping domestic abuse and sexual assault situations. They offer beds and resources and stuff to help folks get back onto their feet. If you'd like to donate, click on our links in chat. We have donations that will go straight to Cass County, and they also have a wish list, so you can order things they need in the shelter to have shipped directly to them. So right now we're in an adventure through the Feywild, and we've had an encounter with a very friendly Drake the Dragon. I was talking about a nice lake with a boat. So, what would everyone like to do?
Oh yeah, I think. Hey, listen, adventure is our game, isn't it? Let's go. I say let's go for it.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all link arms and are just like skipping to
Like
the
Wizard of
to the
Oz.
lake. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm on your back.
Yes, please. You could totally ride my back.
I can't link arms with you. You guys would have to like hold my fingers.
Do you have like a reduced speed because you're a gnome?
Not technically. Well, I did, but then because I was a barbarian and I have the ability, like they
Oh,
give
yeah.
you the extra speed, so kind of. But I'm
Mhm.
like basically speed walking while you guys stroll.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
put
my
you.
turn.
I have 50 feet. I'll just grab you and I'll I'll go with you.
But I didn't put any armor really on me except for hide because if I would have, it would have really, I'd have been really lumbering behind. So
Makes
A
sense.
little lumbering gnome.
yeah,
It gets angry.
just cranky.
I'm like a centaur, but not as good. So I just
Okay, as you are skipping along through the Feywild, on the way to the direction Drake kind of points where the lake is, you notice this very large stone chest on a platform, and there's pillars of kind of similar masonry style as the ruins that you'd seen. And as you peer ahead, you notice a lake further in kind of like a clearing.
And what time of day is it right now, DM?
I would say like noon.
Okay. All right. And the water itself, is it still? Is it moving around a lot? Is there any movement in the water?
A little bit of gentle chop from like the occasional breeze and dragonflies. You do notice there's definitely some movement in the water at the center of the lake, causing like ripples to come out. So there's definitely some sort of flow going on down there.
Anybody want to go
yeah.
swimming?
I don't know. Look, I see something moving in the water already. Talk about swimming. I don't know. We don't know if it's friendly or not, guys.
My friends, if we all want to go swimming, I can make us all breathe underwater.
Really? Oh.
We should definitely see if it reacts because I think Le Magnifique is going to throw a rock. I saw to see if whatever's in there reacts.
She looks like she's ready to pick up a rock and throw it.
She's got a boulder. She's going for it.
So the ripples in the water are probably about like 30 feet out. So you like toss this rock, it goes like 5 feet, and it's like curse sploosh, and like nothing happens. You do notice that there is a little fishing boat tied to the dock that's kind of rocking. It's a little old. It's got like some moss and stuff growing on it.
Before we go in, or take the boat, or swim, whatever, what is this thing here? And I point to the thing with the, I guess, the columns and
the chest. Yeah.
The chest.
So you notice it's like a solid stone chest, like all the way through solid. It has some of the same elvish runes on it. You have these pillars with carvings of butterflies. And you notice that there are 4 stars carved in the platform, but they're just kind of decorative.
Jack, does it say anything?
I look at it. Does it look like it says anything in Sylvan?
Or no, it doesn't say anything, but it's definitely like Sylvan style art.
Okay.
Roll investigation while you're at it.
I will absolutely make something up though. That's a 9.
Okay. So as you were kind of looking at this, you notice something kind of glitter in the grass, something green.
I love the color green. It's my favorite color. I will say before before I pick that up, I'm gonna go. Yeah, it looks like it says you've got to do a tap dance and then lick it and then it'll open.
Now, knowing how much that that Jack and Peaches like to lick things. Sandra, maybe she believes that, maybe she doesn't.
You
but
all
just in-
also
just in case she casts comprehend languages, just to see what it really says.
you all also probably know that Jack is definitely a little bit of a prankster, has a bit of a pranky streak as a fey creature. So you probably also could maybe, if you've known her for a while, probably also know she's pulling your leg.
Yes, puckish, as it were.
Yes. I will
The
pick up
magnet-
whatever the green thing is, though, if it's something
Okay.
that can be picked up.
Real quick.
yeah.
So I'll get back to the green thing. So you'll see, due to technical issues, you'll see Leslie try to open the stone chest, and Leslie, it feels like really solid, like it's stoned all the way through. And when you pick up the green stone, it is a peridot star-shaped stone.
Hey, can I pop it in where one of the stars are on the?
You notice the stars kind of carved are really small, and this is very big.
Oh,
Doesn't seem like the right size.
this is pretty. I'll hold it up to Anaria.
Oh, really?
It is
nice. Wow. Okay. So, and it looks like it fits the openings, the star openings that we
It's too
see?
big.
It's too big. Okay.
I like immediately plunge face down into the grass and start like putting my
Looking for
fingers
more.
Roll investigation for me.
I hand it to Peaches in case Peaches wants to bite it or lick it.
I definitely
Hey,
do.
got it in her mouth.
12.
So you find a similar one tucked behind a tree that's aquamarine.
We gotta look for all of them.
Oh, we have two. It's
I
a
go
it's
for-
a hunt. Oh,
Does it fit?
Hunt.
They
It's
seem
also
too
too
big
big.
for this particular platform.
But maybe there's a different one.
Maybe there's a different one.
Yeah, I'm gonna lay on the ground and like do
Absolutely.
a snow angel to try to see if I can get any of them. I'm just rolling around the ground trying to.
So
Find
as you
more.
do this, like fireflies and these beautiful little pixie butterflies are like flitting around, but you don't seem to find anything else in this area.
Okay.
So
now, Le Magnifique was trying to open the chest. Is she able to try opening the chest?
So as she's doing that, she noticed it's solid stone all the way through, and it's like a statue.
Oh, so
Okay.
it's not like a thing that can be opened. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. And if I had cast comprehend languages, am I able to see that green lettering? See what it says?
So it was scrolling, and when she said it said something, you'll find out that
She was
she was
joking.
making that up.
I was
There's
being.
nothing there to read. It's just like
Okay.
the elven scroll and decoration. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. You got it. All right. So, and then you said there's 3-star platforms?
So
Or
there's
3 stars?
four stars decorating the platform, and your friends found 2 very large precious gemstone stars. They don't
Okay.
seem to fit.
All right. I'd love to do an investigation to try and help the search.
So as you investigate, you feel like you found everything you can find in this area.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jack, I wonder if this is like a recreation of where these things actually belong. Like maybe there's something like this, but bigger that the actual stones can go in. I don't know. Maybe I don't know why you would make a statue of a chest that is a chest. I don't know. Like maybe there's something that looks identical to this, but bigger that it belongs to. If that makes any sense.
It does make sense, Jack.
We're like mind
That
melding.
sounds like an awesome idea.
I bump horns with you.
Horn kids, horn
Three if I say
kids.
3 out of 5 of us have horns.
Yes.
That's amazing.
So,
So if we look at the pieces together, can we hold them up and see if they go together in some kind of way?
You notice that both of them are the same size, but they're different colors. That's the only difference.
Okay.
Wild
What
weird.
So one's
colors are they?
peridot, which is a green stone, and one is aquamarine, which is like a kind of like a pale blue precious gemstone.
while they're kind of inspecting the grass, I'm going to head over with La Magnifique and check out the lake. I was going to head towards the
Good call.
boat
Okay.
and kind of like see what's happening over there with her.
Yeah, so as you approach the
Can
boat,
all of us fit in the boat? Is the boat big enough to fit all of us?
yeah,
Yeah.
big enough for the
'cause
party,
like
too small for the dragon, yes. The dragon's like the size of a C-130, like a military plane, so it's like, he's a big boy. Let's see here.
we should all go together. I still think that I saw something moving out there. So I don't know if two of us leave the party. Well, you know what they say about splitting the party.
I can swim beside if you need. I love swimming.
Okay.
With my
All
goat legs, I can kick really hard. I can doggy paddle like no one's. I can goaty paddle, you know.
That's amazing. So as Leslie approaches the boat, she's going to notice there's some fishing gear in there. It's a little old, but you see a couple of fishing poles, like a floating device, and it looks like about 6 fishing nets, bait, and another one of those stones that's emerald colored.
Oh, it's in there. We just gotta look at the boat.
There we go. That's number 3. Okay, I'll hang on to the green one. And yeah, let's get in the boat and let's go over there. Let's see what's over there.
All right, and Leslie says she would like to go fishing. So would you like to cast a line and roll a d10 for me? And hold up or tell me in chat what you get.
And while she's doing that, I'll cast water breathing on everyone. Just preemptively.
I feel jazzed again.
So everyone has a nice.
Yeah, I just
bluish
stick my
aura for a
face in the
second.
water. Just go.
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna
see
do
like
the same thing.
fish and bubbles, and you notice at the center of the lake when you stick your head underwater, looks like there's another one of those big stone chests under there, kind of where the center is.
They go underwater. I say. I'm soaked and my hair is falling on my face.
All right, let's see. Roll a 1. So you have snagged the fishing pole.
No.
Roll a d10 to see if you unsnag successfully without breaking the line, and you have more tackle and gear in the boat just in case. 5 or higher, a success. Success. Would you like to cast again, Leslie? All right, we'll do one more d10. All right, and we'll go back to the talking about the chest while she rolls for fishing.
Yeah, I want to like flip my hair back and like the water goes back and I'm like, there's another one underwater.
Everyone's wet. It's like spray.
Yeah, like in Jack's brain, it's like slow motion, like very like mermaidy. Yeah, very herbal essence. Like she feels like she looks super hot. She's like, I feel great. She really loves herself.
Listen in the sun.
Yeah, truly.
Meanwhile, the rest of us get hit with like a spray, like all
the rest of you are like,
doggy shake spray, like okay.
Yeah, it's like steam coming off of Sombra.
Yes.
Yeah,
absolutely yes.
You can see like little white splotches where like the water definitely cleaned like my face off. So it's like kind of like just streaking. Have you ever seen a little kid with just like mat and stuff all over his face? I'm just kind of like.
All right, Leslie is fishing and she reels in a branch covered in algae. Would you like one more shot? One more shot. And if you roll the same number again,
Anar is pumped.
All right, we'll go back to the party. What's everyone doing?
Can I have that branch? I pick it up.
Of course. Oh. Well.
New staff.
Yeah.
Yep.
If you're waving that around, it's like slimy green algae, like whoosh whoosh all over everyone.
We're getting another shower.
It's like we're on Splash Mountain and we're just getting hit.
like
Ooh,
peeling
reroll
off the
less.
algae and sticking
Reroll.
it into bags.
Yeah,
Listen, it's like-
maybe we can get in a little closer, so maybe it helps the line. I don't know.
So Leslie catches so she reels up a soggy bag. Inside is 10 gold pieces and an expired potion of healing. Anyone who
Oh, no.
specializes in potions will know this will do only half. You only get the 1d4 instead of the 2.
Ah,
man.
Tastes a little funny, but it does the job.
expired. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this one expired, guys. But you know what? It's still good.
There's
It's
like
still good.
particles
She
in
kinda
it, and you're
swirls
like,
a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all in a bottle.
Yep.
The colors faded a little.
Instead of like a dark red, it's kind of like pink by now. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
if we move in closer, I'll dive down and see if I can. I'll take like the peridot one with me and dive down and see if the chest maybe matches this one. I'll do a
So
very
yeah,
like
same.
prepared
Okay.
dive.
you swim down there and you notice like as you get closer there's kind of like a spring pushing water up and that chest is like right above it. So your hair is kind of like whooshing back. Vidal Sassoon, but mermaid style underwater.
Yes.
And then
I do have like a teal green, like short floppy look going on. So
and so you notice this chest is a little different. It's still solid stone, but it's got a keyhole in it. And it looks like do you cast magic at all? If you do,
I don't. I'm a monk. No.
Okay, so you're like, I don't understand this lock, but it doesn't look like a normal lock.
I'm looking
So-
at the peridot thing and I'm like, oh, darn. Yeah, I'll swim
alright.
back up and tell everybody that it's stones are a no-go.
Okay,
There's like a
and
lock. I
It
don't
sounds
know.
like Leslie's down there too. So when you try to insert the lockpick, you notice there's kind of like a strange glow in the lock. This looks like an arcane lock, so it needs an arcane key.
Oh, okay.
I turn to the Manny and go. A big old shrug underwater.
And as you do this, you hear wolves
Underwater?
in the woods.
I
I
thought
thought you were above water talking to everyone. So everyone above water.
Oh yeah,
You
I
hear
thought there was
wolves in the
underwater
forest
wolves.
ahead.
Right?
Oh, no.
Wait a minute.
For Drake.
Oh,
Unless
man.
you're disappointed.
Oh, no. Yeah, Drake. Whoa. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'll
Oh,
swim.
no.
So I'm like on the edge of the boat, just like looking, and I'm like, what do we want to do?
Well,
We need another.
Maybe the wolves.
well, I have something that might help. You know what? Get me down there. Get me down there. I know exactly what to do.
Okay.
Hold on. You can hold on to me, and I'll swim you down.
And you hear this giant burst of steam as she goes into the water. And when we get down there, I'm going to come up to it and I am going to cast the knock spell. And she'll, like, underneath her, you'll hear her go, knock, knock, but it'll come out like, woo, woo.
And I go,
Can you read to
And
me
you'll
what that
kind
spell
of feel
does?
this, like, woo.
Can you read to me
So-
what that spell does?
Yeah, absolutely. So
Mhm.
if I go to it here, and I think that is a second level. Yes, it is.
Okay.
Choose an object that you can see within range. The object can be a door, a box, a chest, a set of manacles, a padlock, or other object that contains a mundane or magical means that prevent access.
That's great. Ooh, I like that. It's curveball.
Yeah.
spell.
I'm going to say that even though it's an arcane lock, it works, and this chest turns to wood. Inside, you will find a feather token, a potion of water breathing, and 3 potions of healing that are not expired.
Hey!
We can breathe underwater even longer.
She kind of does a shout underwater, like,
You see bubbles and steam coming up.
Everyone's like, are they dying down there? What's going on?
While they're doing the scenarios, has just swum down and is like grabbing seaweed and wrapping that in her horns. She's just like collecting water foliage.
I feel like when you come up, it's just gonna be like yeah, like it's like
Yes.
a green dripping hair now.
I like that we're all gonna be walking around the around the Feywild in like wet clothes now.
I think I'm the only one who isn't in the water, and I'm in the boat just eating algae. Like water's not my thing. I'm
Yep.
no, thank you. I'll just have a snack instead.
It's perfect weather for a boat ride.
And Sombra's hair is nice and curly, so I know definitely like the algae is gonna get trapped in her horns, like wrapped around it, almost like ribbons.
You all look like sea goddesses now.
Now, while we're down here, is there anything else that we can see while we're down here?
Not really. It's kind of like your
Okay.
average like stones and algae and cute little fish darting around. Nothing else. No.
Well, I feel like I'll motion like.
I'll put her arms around my shoulders and I'll swim up.
Yep. Swimming back up to the boat.
As they all kind of like come to the top of the water and they're covered in algae, I just start screaming. Just losing it. Like like she has no idea.
No, it's okay.
My sweetie, look.
I fill my mouth up with water and then go and shoot it at her.
You are now wet.
It's just making my skin look a little bit more, like a little paler, like I'm less tan as I was, you could see it kind of like streaking down my neck and stuff too. Just disgusting dirty.
Yeah, I go, wait, that's so fun. So I get water and I do the thing where you like slam your cheeks so it goes like, it like shoots out like kids do.
Oh my
I just start raging. No, I'm just kidding.
Can I lean on the boat and pull out this soaking wet feather token? Can I tell what kind of feather token it is?
Let me. Everyone, tell me what you're doing. Let me look that up because I don't remember.
I'll start climbing back in the boat and helping other people as I'm like looking at this token.
And since we have 3 healing potions, I'll go ahead and I'll hang on to one, and I'm gonna give one to. Let's see. Let's give one to probably to Jack, because I think we already have one for Peaches, do we not?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yep.
And then also turn one over to Lemonifi.
Okay, real quick. Mackenzie, roll me a D100 to determine what type of feather token you have. And then in the Discord, I'm just going to send you what it is.
Okie dokie.
How often do we get to roll these, right?
That is going to be a 93.
Wow.
Awesome. Okay. Check and chat. And it's a whip. I'm guessing it's a type of creature. Hold on. Because it could be a tree, a bird, an anchor. Oh no, it's a melee weapon. You got a weapon, a Feywild weapon made of like beautiful like peacock feather whip, like Wonder Woman. Yeah, so check that out in chat. And you still kind of hear the wolves from the spooky forest ahead, and it seems like kind of clouds are gathering over that forest. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna turn to everyone and go, I feel like maybe we should head there.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Oh yes, let's go.
Also, I'll give you this whip, Peaches, if you want a magical weapon. I assume it's magical.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, if I let me see that for a second. And if I do try to do maybe an Arcana check, just to see, is it magical?
Yeah, you can, and you'll have access to the link that's in Zoom. Go ahead. I'll say 10 or higher. You know exactly what it is.
There we go. 11 on the die, plus 6 for Arcana. Total of 17.
Perfect. Yeah, so check the channel for this game in Discord, and you'll have a full awareness of what that object is.
Okay.
Okay.
It's kind of like a spiritual weapon, but it's a whip.
Yeah,
magical Feywild whip.
that's awesome.
Very cool. Wow. Okay.
That's awesome. You guys are gonna watch me like a little kid. I'm gonna be in the boat, just like tangling myself up and like
Rope.
just trying to like figure out how to use it. Just not quite
Yes.
sure.
Oh.
Smacking myself in the face with it a couple of times, like shaking it off and just
Oh man. But yeah, no, I think we should definitely go. This little island here, it looks really interesting. I can't wait. We found all of this and we haven't even gotten there yet.
Before
Yeah,
we
yeah.
go and go where there are these wolves that I'm sure will try to attack us, do we want to try and sneak there, or at least be more quiet?
I'm sneaky.
Because and I hold out my staff that I've had with me this whole time. I forgot to mention. It is a staff of the woodlands. It's one of the objects that I chose, and I cast Pass Without Trace with it, which is, it has a bunch of charges, but it doesn't cost a charge to cast Pass Without Trace with it.
You're very stealthy.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
It's great because I'm not.
Yeah, let's be
No.
sneaky. I'm sneaky.
That's a good, smart idea. Mhm.
Yeah, I'll be in the back and just like physically mimicking all the like sneaky like thinking I'm like really being sneaky, not knowing it's magically induced.
Wait, that's a plus 10, right?
Uh-huh.
That means I rolled a 32 on stealth.
Yes.
I just
You're so stealthy,
disappear
no one
into
knows
the-
you're there.
Where did she go? Where did she go? Oh yes, let's see what Sombra rolls on that. That's gonna be interesting here. So
Mine was a 22 with the roll.
You were very stealthy.
Yeah.
okay, so Sombra got a 1. But plus 10, that makes it 11.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're somewhat stealthy, like you hear a little leaf shuffle here and there, but you step over the sticks and the stuff. So you all manage to work together to stealth through here.
Okay.
You do notice ahead there are 3 bears around a campfire. The wolves are still howling, but they seem to be kind of off in the distance, like out in the hills. And if you are really peeking through the woods, since you're stealthy and being concentrating, you notice seems to be in a clearing straight ahead.
Okay, guys. Stage whisper, of course. Okay, guys. I think if we're going to get through this part, we kind of have to go through these things. Our friend the dragon will certainly appreciate us clearing the path around here, you know?
Oh, that's a good point. But maybe our friend the dragon can just fly us over.
Maybe.
But you're probably right.
Yeah, no.
I'm always up for a good fight.
Oh boy. Yeah.
It literally is everyone's saying that I'm like tightening my gloves and just I'm getting there mentally.
She's already ready.
Right, and I feel like you can all get a surprise attack round if you decide to fight. So
Yeah, I don't see anywhere any other way around this, really.
We could try to keep sneaking.
yeah, there's plenty of room in the woods.
Is there? Okay. Okay. Yeah, let's try that, you know?
If you'd like to sneak through, we'll turn this into a group roll. And Pass Without a Trace should last for a while, right?
It lasts for an hour. Yeah.
Perfect. So I'll have we'll need 3 rolls total with advantage since you have Pass Without a Trace. And if you are successful on all 3 of those, you will sneak past these. So it doesn't matter who makes the rolls, but 3 people make a roll.
I'll do it. I have
Okay.
plus
Who's
8.
proficient in stealth? Plus 8?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
roll away. I'll make it a group roll.
Natural 1.
No!
That's with
But-
advantage? Is that
Oh,
with
advantage. No advantage. Never mind. Oh,
Oh goodness,
No.
that's like snake eyes
Okay.
on the d20s.
with
That's rare.
advantage and pass out of the trace, we're looking at a 36. That's a
Oh,
lot better.
beautiful.
Woo!
That's a lot
You
better.
are all like professionals. Like you've been doing this for 9 levels.
Serpentine,
Alright, 2 more rolls. See if we make it past these werebears. They're eating squirrel on a stick or something. They are unaware.
Does somebody else want to do the other roles? You don't want me to do it. Okay, go for it.
No.
Alright,
I think Leslie's gonna do it.
Le
so you
Magnifique.
got plus 10.
La
you know.
Magnifique, I'm sorry.
Yes, we believe in you.
Oh, so that's a 21 total. Looks like. So that is a success.
Nice.
And 1 more roll.
Anybody else proficient in stealth?
Mm-mm. Nope.
Oh, well, you, 29?
29. Well
Oh yeah,
done.
that's awesome.
Yes.
Who has the highest out of the people who are the worst? That's stealth wise.
I have no stealth.
I'm, you know what? Not shocked by that.
Same.
Plus 1 on my stealth. So I
think
mean,
a
it's
plus
not
10 as
terrible,
well.
but with the 10, yeah, 11 total. But
Yep. Okay. You know what? You only live once, right?
And you have advantage.
YOLO, here we go. All right, we're gonna try it. So, first roll is a 3. That's not good.
13.
12 plus 10, 13, sure, yep.
Okay.
So, and then, okay, much better. Now we've got 16 on the die for 26.
Perfect. You
Good.
just met the AC for the DC set for this. So you, it's like, I almost stepped on the branch. Oh, we got this. And you
Oh,
successfully
man.
sneak past the squirrel eating werebears. The wolf howling is behind you now. You
I
come
feel
to
like I was the very last person to come through. So I'm like, I'm getting there, and then, ooh, and I almost stepped on a branch, and then I looked, and they're still chomping, and I just move my foot slow, and then just keep going.
at the end of it, I
Perfectly
just turned
executed.
back around to all of the where, and I'm like, and I just turn around and like walk out of the. Was just like, yeah, we're watching you.
So
We
good.
All
know.
right. And before I
Okay.
describe this next scene, we're going to do another quick giveaway in chat. Up
Hey.
next is a
Okay.
$50 tabletop loot gift card.
Whoa.
That's right, $50.
Heck yeah, that's awesome.
Thank you to our sponsors, D&D Beyond, Tabletop Loot, Arcane Spectacles, and many more who donated prizes for this event. If you'd like to win a $50 Tabletop Loot gift card, tell us your favorite color of dice in chat. So put in your favorite color dice in chat for a chance to win these phenomenal gift card. Also, don't forget to donate to Hope Haven of Cass County. We're trying to raise some money tonight to help a women's shelter. We have some links in chat where you can go to their site to donate directly. If you'd like to shout out the donation amount in chat, it can affect the game. Also, they have a wish list set up so you can purchase things on their Amazon wish list that the shelter needs and have those shipped directly by choosing Hope Haven for shipping to help support that shelter. Because during COVID-19, there's actually an uptick in people fleeing abusive and sexual assault situations and an increase of people who are homeless right now. So now is the best time to support women's and homeless shelters right now. So please donate to them. All right, so everyone put your favorite color in of dice, And we're going to continue on, and I'm going to tell you what you see in this clearing as you walk out of the woods. So you walk up to what looks like a stone archway, and there is a pedestal that's carved out of quartz, like a rose quartz, and it has a stone book on it. What would you like to do?
Sambra would definitely step forward and take a closer look at the book.
And do you speak Elven, Sylvan? Any of the?
Well, the comprehend languages that I had cast, it's a duration of 1 hour. So, do you think it would still be running DM or?
Oh, sure. Yeah, I'll say yes. So as you approach, you see in Sylvan it says, "Only those with Winter's touch may pass."
Okay, and I definitely relay that to the group.
Does it mean someone who's cold?
Yeah, is anybody really cold-blooded? I don't.
No.
And Sambra holds up one of her hands where, you know how you, on a hot summer day, you can see the waves kind of shimmering above the air, just above the street.
Yes.
I'm like, yeah, guys, I don't think that's me.
Only those with Winter's touch may pass?
Sorry. I was just thinking like Jack being like, oh no, you misinterpreted it. Winter's tongue. You have to lick it.
Oh, and then it like
no.
sticks?
Yeah, it sticks like a no. Yeah, do we have anything really cold? I don't know.
Is it someone who's dead? Is it a bone?
A dead person.
There are skeletons around.
Well, the
Ooh,
last
let's do
text
that.
we
Winter's
found
touch.
was Eladrin, and they are known for sort of seasons and things, you know. I don't know.
Oh.
So maybe it's Winter Eladrin might be who needs to be here. I don't know.
Maybe.
I left home a while ago. I don't know.
Does anyone
Wait!
have any? Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, you go. You go.
Does
It
anyone
sounded like a big realization.
Yeah, I know.
Does anyone have any magic items that are frost themed?
No, I just have my meteor hammer. I have a potion of growth.
Yeah, I stuck with a common theme through all of my spells. Fire, fire, fire. Is there like an actual portal of some sort, either natural, like a natural arch or something that we have to make our way past, or are there doors or?
Yeah, it's a huge stone arch. It's a huge stone arch, and you feel like as a spellcaster, you have a feeling a portal can be formed here.
Okay. Well, guys, if nobody has ice on them or anything like that, I could try to dispel the magic on this just to make sure it doesn't, harm us if we pass through. What do you guys think?
I'm gonna turn to La Magnifique and kind of like whisper, and I'm like, weren't some of those stones blue? Didn't you say some of them were kind of cold?
Oh, that's right. Maybe the aquamarine one.
Does anyone have a patron deity?
Other than being from the Feywild, I don't really have any connection to.
I feel like Honoria has a new
This
patron.
one, I don't know her name.
Oh yeah, we have the hot pink lady.
Yes, the rose
Did you steal it?
I say, oh hot pink lady, come help us in our time of need.
So
So the hot pink lady appears like
Okay, Jack passes out. Jack just falls on the ground, passes out.
So you see these lights and butterflies and glitter kind of form what almost looks like a humanoid. She creates a frost in her hand and blows it into the portal, and the portal opens.
What's your name?
Snow starts blowing in, Nice winter breeze.
I'm gonna try to
Ooh.
lick her.
And she disappears in a poof of butterflies.
And just as I'm like,
Oh.
I come up from I like lean up from the ground. I'm like, I'm in love with her. She's the coolest person I've ever seen in my life. She's so cool.
Literally the coolest person.
The coolest, yeah.
We never discovered who she was.
Wow. Oh my goodness. Well, Honoria, if she wasn't your patron before, I guess she is now. Let's go for it.
I just wish I knew what to call her other than Pink Lady.
Hot pink lady.
Pink Lady. Oh,
I mean, she didn't seem to object.
I like am not a religious person, but I'm thinking I'll pledge fealty to Hot Pink Lady. Why not? I'm religious now. I yell to the sky.
And you feel this like magical presence pass through you, and it's just like the most peaceful, happy, light feeling you've ever felt.
I'm gonna be a cleric next level now. I just started multi-classing. Paladin of Hot Pink Lady.
You've got plans now, huh?
Level 10. We're coming.
so do we have a way? I'm gonna turn to everybody and ask them, like, do we have a way to tell Drake, looks like we opened a thing. He might want to tag along if he's trying to leave.
You have a feeling he'll be too scared of the werebears and not very stealthy.
Oh, we should have killed them.
Oh, we should have killed them.
Dang it. Well,
You're
that's
right.
what
We
I'm
can go back.
saying.
You're right, Sam.
That
We
was
could
what I
go
was
back.
saying, but when I saw Honoria's face, I was like, I don't think she wanted us to kill.
You know what? We should help our friend.
So we're gonna
Greater
go.
good? Greater good, you think? Okay.
We can just put them to sleep for a long time.
I'll punch one right in the mouth.
And you do
Yeah.
see through the portal, there is
Same.
another pedestal with a book in the snow ahead.
Ooh, okay. All
This
right.
might not be the way out, but this might be the way somewhere else.
It might be. You know what?
Does
first
anyone have
time
any rope? You can
Yes.
tie rope around my waist and put me through and then yank me back if anything terrible happens.
Are you sure you
That'll
don't want me
work,
to?
right?
Are you
Sounds
sure you
dumb,
don't
so
want
I
me
love
to-
it.
Are you sure you don't want me to go? And she motions again. The fact that steam is like rising off of her skin, just to make sure you don't freeze. Because I think I can definitely hang on this one.
Sure. Okay, yeah, that's smart.
All right. So, yep. So I've got rope. So I'll tie my rope around my waist and I'll pass it to you guys. And if I tug or if you feel any amount of tugs, there's just reel me back in, okay?
Got it.
Okay.
All right.
The Magnifique
Okay.
has experience fishing. She's got this.
Yeah, pulling it back exactly.
Yes.
So you step through unharmed. Your feet easily slip through the snow because you're melting it as you step in. You notice there's the exact same stone portal in this realm, and the stone pedestal looks exactly like the one in the spring realm, except this one's made out of like a blue quartz, and it has a similar thing. It says pretty much like those who bear warmth may pass. And you notice as soon as you pass through this thing, a fiery like portal opens. So you have, just by you being a magic being of fire, stepping through this portal has activated the way back.
How far away from the new book and pedestal am I from where these guys are waiting for me? How far is the distance?
You can go in as far as you want. You got 50 feet of rope between you and them, but you can see through the portal back into spring. So you can see the pedestal that's quartz and pink on this side, and then you see the one that's blue, and you notice they mirror each other. I'm like, wow, it's kind of similar.
Interesting. Guys, I think I found the next way through. I did it. I did the thing. Come on through. Come on through. It's fine. fine. We're fine.
Do we think Drake is happy here? Just leave him?
Maybe.
Do we know what kind of dragons blue dragons are? Like, would he be happier in snow? I don't know.
You can do a nature check.
I don't know anything. I'm very dumb. That's a 0.
Oh
Sure.
no.
My brain melts out of my ears if I try to think about it too hard.
Oh no.
It's a natural 1 minus 1.
Well, he seemed very happy. He had his little friends giving him food. He seemed so laid back and chill, you know? Honestly, when I'm relaxing, it's kind of a bother if somebody makes me get up and go do stuff. So,
You know, I think that if we brought Drake back, Drake would not be cut out for Faerun. I think that a group of adventurers would come by and they would be murder hobos and not ask questions
And just hurt him.
and just hurt this lovely blue dragon.
Yeah, let's
Right.
just let him stay here. We can drop off some bacon later. It's fine.
Yeah.
live and let live.
Some pocket
Live
bacon.
and let live is what I say. Yep.
Good saying. Okay,
Is
I
that what
go
you're going
through.
through? Yeah.
Yes.
So as everyone steps through, you notice there's a similar kind of wooded area straight ahead, kind of like when you were looking back in the spring realm, except this one's icy and snowy. It is very cold here.
I'm wearing like a Hawaiian shirt that's like mostly undone, so I'm very cold. I'm like,
Oh,
it's like
and
buttoned
you
down
know-
to my navel. I'm like, oh god.
It is straight up winter here. Dead of winter. It's probably a
oh my
good
goodness.
25 degrees.
Oh man.
I didn't
I'm
think this
trying
through.
So
I'm
I
trying
have
to like
some.
stand between two people. I'm like, guys, if you need me for warmth, so I'll stand in the middle. And if Jack is on one side and then Peach is on the other side, let's say, like if you guys are freezing, use me for warmth.
The price I pay for fashion, I swear.
And if you do stand close to her, you feel pretty warm. So
Nice.
There we go. All right. So yeah, moving forward. I like it.
right.
So- Do you think, or I guess to the party, do you think we're looking for just like a portal back to where we came from, or are we just gonna keep portal bouncing around until we
This is where we
figure
live
out?
now. I don't know.
Just live in the portals.
Well, I don't know. I feel like, how does this song go? I've heard a bard say this once before. Winter, spring, summer, and fall. So it looks like we've gone through winter. And before that, we went through, it was spring before that, right? So maybe there's only 2 left?
If we find the summer home, we can find my parents' summer home. So
Hey, I like it.
party at my parents' summer home.
Yeah.
Summer realm home, I guess.
So I'm gonna kind of like do one of these and then just point and be like, I think we should go that way. And like straight to the same direction, kind of the way that we went with the other ones, assuming that we're just like walking in a proverbial straight line of portals. Like, oh, the next one will be straight ahead.
Yeah, so you walk into the woods. It's really quiet. You can hear like the branches kind of creaking in the breeze. And if anyone's kind of looking ahead, you kind of squint. It's like, I see a lake over there, like a frozen lake.
Maybe the stars go in here, but we're missing one.
Oh, we're still missing one. Well, just keep your eyes peeled, We saw one in the boat when we came over, so if there's anything around, even something that looks small.
We can make actual snow angels when we look this time.
Yes.
I'm gonna pick some of the snow up and make a snowball and just yuck it just as hard as I can at anybody that it'll hit. Like there's no real aim.
I'll roll d6, see who gets hit with snowball. Looks like Leslie gets hit. no damage, but it's like, and you're just like. And are you headed toward the lake out of the woods? Okay, so as you head out, you see a platform similar to the other realm, but it is made out of like ice, and on it is a giant quartz chest that looks just like the one in the other realm, but it's like see-through solid quartz. You notice the stars on this side are big indentions.
Oh, look,
There's 4
look,
of them.
look.
We have
Try
three.
one.
Oh, gosh.
We
Okay.
have to go back to spring to get the
Yeah.
last one.
Sneak past the werebears.
So,
Uh-oh.
are we gonna try to put the things in the? Did we do that in the?
Let's try
can.
it.
Let's do it. Yeah.
Let's try.
So as you place them in, each one you place in, there's like a burst of light and sparkle. So it feels like a success every time you stick one of these in. And there's one left.
Oh, no.
Oh no!
Can I
And
feel
it-
around in the snow around it?
Mm-hmm. You don't see one over here.
Oh, no.
We done messed
I
up,
just had-
fam.
I have another thought. I don't think they would need it, but do you think the werebears had the other one?
I'll
Oh,
say
I hope
this.
not.
As you look at the last one, you notice it has a little snowflake and a little dragon by it. Like carved into it. So you wonder if it's in a snowy realm. Hint to save time in the game. Yeah, sorry.
Okay. You know what, guys? I think this means we have to at least go back to winter.
You are in winter.
You are a winter. We
Oh,
are.
is the dragon?
Yeah.
Is there a version of
No.
Drake in winter?
Let's go find out.
Winter Drake.
Winter Drake.
Yeah, can we go to like the identical area where Drake is in spring and see if he's in winter?
Yes.
Yeah.
So as you travel, you pass the lake. This time the lake has kind of like broken ice in the middle, and that fishing boat is in the middle, rocking back and forth. And you let me consult my map. Yeah, and then you head back to the section where Drake normally would be, and you see this big ice statue of Drake, and he's standing there all happy and peaceful, and his little tail curls around. You notice instead of fruit, it's glass apples and glass fruit strewn out in the snow
Cute.
and hanging from the trees. And you also notice the forest actually continues on after Drake as well.
We should go back to the place with the hot pink lady.
My new goddess that I got 5 minutes ago.
All right. Mad dash. I'll race you.
Hot pink lady, we're coming.
Okay, so you're heading to Hot Pink Lady.
Yeah.
All right. So you pass Drake. I'll
We're
say
like,
this
bye, Drake.
as one of you pass Drake, you notice a sapphire sparkle tucked in his tail. So that's the final.
Oh,
star.
we should go get that.
Yes.
So we'll
On the
say
way
you
back.
snag it on the way to the Hot Pink Lady.
yes.
And so it's a little different over here. You see like kind of like the quartz stone, quartz pillars in a temple area, and you see a massive statue of the same goddess.
She's even
standing
bigger
there.
here. Everything's bigger here. The indentions for the stones and the hot pink ladies.
Everything.
And tell me where you go.
I think Le Magnifique and I put our heads together and we're like, you know what? We made an offering that first time. Why don't we make an offering again this time?
Lint.
Right, Le Magnifique? Yeah, I think so. You know what? Sombra takes out some more of her pocket bacon because this is her prized possession. You know, Honoria had her lovely druid craft and things like that, nature-based things. I give pocket bacon. Goddess,
Excellent.
here you are.
Excellent. So you religiously put down the pocket bacon in the magic fills everyone. There's a swirl in the snow and a glitter, and you hear a voice gently say, "Who has entered my domain?" Also, everyone roll a d10 because you're gonna get blessed by the hot pink goddess.
Yay! I love my new goddess.
Pocket bacon fixes everything. Yes.
Oh man.
Hashtag pocket bacon.
I got an 8.
I got a 10.
All right, we'll do one at a time. Wrong page. Oops, that was on the fishing page. You get 8. So 8, Periapt of Wound Closure. 10, Ring of Regeneration. Who's next?
I had a 5.
5, Gem of Brightness. All right, 6, Medallion of Thoughts. 2, Cloak of Elvenkind. Blessed by the goddess.
Put my little necklace on. I'm like, ugh, I already got some jewelry from my new sugar mama, my magical sugar mama.
Oh, hot pink lady.
And you said a 10 was a ring of what again?
Ring of Regeneration.
Regeneration. Great.
Whoa,
Thank you.
And you feel that magic feeling again, and the wind picks up snow and glitter, and she's like, "Thank you for your offering. How may I help you?"
What is your name?
We
I am
love you.
Lovenia.
Perfect. Could I like, how do I serve you? How does one serve you?
I am protect nature. I am a deity of nature.
I could do
I was
that.
once archfey, but I've been elevated to goddess. My true form is the statue, but now my form is in the bloom of spring and in the air and in the wind every season. So she's kind of
I
like
love
transcended to
you.
another level.
I
So
also love her. I say to Anari.
she's like, how
Well,
may I
just
help
to
you
let you
today?"
know, that pocket bacon, it changed my life, so I hope you like it.
And you notice the sparkle around the pocket bacon, and you think that that's how they consume it. And she's like, "That is the best bacon."
Right?
She's the coolest person I've ever met. I swear. I'll protect nature in your name any day.
So hi, and I just kind of like pop out from like behind someone's legs, like, hey, just quick question, ma'am. So that last stone for the water, La Magnifique and I, we have some questions, man. I mean, what are we doing?
So you
Help
have
us.
entered my domain. I wanted my resting place to be hidden. So I've created a demi-plane to protect me. So it has a couple layers. But I see that you are trapped in my domain. And I can give you the key if you'd like to get out.
And our friend is also trapped.
Your friends.
His
The
name is
dragon
Drake.
guy.
Yes, he's a blue dragon. His name is Drake. He is so mellow. And you know what? It seems like this place has changed him for the better, but this is not his real home. So it would be cool if he could go home.
Anyone will pass if they plant this in spring. And in front of the statue appears this like pristine, glowing, sparkling acorn. It's like this big. She's
I'm
like,
licking that so fast.
"It's
Oh,
magically delicious." Not edible.
Before Peaches could potentially swallow it like a child hazard, I'll say, wait. Okay, tastes delicious. We don't want to eat this one though, okay?
I love Peaches so much.
I'll just like kind of huck it under my arm, and just. All right.
Did she say she gave us a key?
It's big. It's like a football. This thing's
Okay.
big.
Oh wow! So she looks like Scrat from Ice Age. So
Yeah.
That's
Yes. Yeah.
That right there. Yes.
Very much so. I love that. And I'll keep passing it from like one arm to the other.
Your arm gets tired, shift it over to the other one.
And you hear the goddess, she's like, beware of the dragon. Forest.
Beware of the dragon of this forest? That forest?
And that like all the magic in the scrolls kind of disappear as she disperses back into nature in her transcendent form.
I mean, I trust her with my life, so.
We're leaving him here.
Naria, are you also gonna follow the hot pink lady? We can start like a church. We already have 2 people.
Yes.
I high five.
Wait, guys.
I tap your horn. Never mind. I don't high five.
Not a cleric in the party, but still, we are starting this religion right
We're starting
now.
a church of Lovenia.
We'll get a cleric one way or another.
Le Magnifique has the perfect name, the Church of the Hot Pink Lady. I like it.
Praise be.
Praise be.
Le Magnifique.
Yeah, I'll have to put this deity in the 5th volume of Through the Veil, and I will put also known as the Hot Pink Lady just for this game.
Oh my gosh, we're in history now. We're in history.
It's amazing.
We are creating lore right as we speak.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Love it.
Hashtag
So-
Feywild. Go ahead.
And the followers, we're all going to be called Pinkies.
Wait, what if we get pink lady jackets like in Greece?
Yes.
We all die.
Could you imagine Peach as this tiny little thing just like covered in dirt and like
then,
wearing
like-
weird hides, and then she has this like very nice pink jacket on.
Says
Just
pink
like
lady.
standing
Yeah.
awkwardly, just like
I love it.
So good.
Like,
Looking
this
sharp.
That's so good.
So
I love
I do
beauty.
have a Peaches
Right.
is gonna like quickly. She's like holding this acorn. She's like, "Yeah, guys, hey, but which dragon? Like the glass one that we just walked past, or the blue guy we're trying to take with us? Because there's 2 of everything, I think."
Real
right?
quickly, the swirl of magic comes back, and she's like, "It's a white dragon in the ice forest,"
Thanks, hot
and
pink
she
lady.
disappears.
I like this. I like this deity.
I know she's the most helpful deity in the world.
Yes.
Yeah, so should we put the gem in the chest and finish
Yes.
that, then go back to spring and plant this acorn with Drake?
Yes.
Yeah.
Also, it doesn't really matter if it's been an hour. It doesn't cost me anything. Can the cats pass without trace? Hold out my what is it called? I don't even remember. A staff of the woodlands. And cast pass without trace again. Like maybe we don't have to fight this white dragon. Maybe we can
We did
just
steal something from him as we ran by, and he didn't seem to notice.
Listen,
Kind
as
of.
I'm passing the acorn back and forth, just like awkwardly, I say, I'm punching something. Walking out.
yes.
Okay.
And do you want to resolve the chest real quick?
Yeah, we should do that, right?
Yeah,
We
let's
have a
walk,
little-
let's walk past it. Oh wait, is there a chest in this place too?
the one that was
It's
missing
before the
last-
forest.
Oh, the one that's missing. Yeah.
So you
Yeah,
have to
so-
have. So tell me where you're at. So we got Drake, and then we have the boats, in the lake, and then we have the crystal chest, and then the woods, and then the portal.
So I guess we're walking back from the statue of the pink lady, hot pink lady, past the ice dragon to the chest with the 4 stars.
Yeah.
Right.
So placing in.
Yeah.
Yes.
Da-na-na-na. So inside the crystal chest, it hollows out, and it looks like there's some items inside. It is now unlocked.
Tasty.
Ooh. Okay.
Inside, you will see a frostbrand, sort of your choice. 3 spell scrolls of chromatic orb, an amethyst stone carved into a butterfly worth 50 gold pieces. And that's it.
Oh, Sombra definitely would take interest in the chromatic orbs. You said there's 3 of them?
Yes.
Okay. And if I do a Arcana check on them, now chromatic orb, it has the potential to reveal like multiple colors of powers, correct? Is
Yeah,
that...
so it's an attack spell. It's 3d8, and you can choose like fire, ice, electric. There's a lot of choices there. You can add a d8 for additional spell slots.
Got you.
A lot of wizards.
Fantastic. Okay. Yep. I'll just take the chromatic orbs. Anything that anybody else wants to take, please. Let's
I'm gonna pick
dip
up
everything.
the amethyst, crack it on my teeth, and stick it in my pocket. Just make sure it's good, like you're checking in one of those chocolate coins.
It's real. Yeah.
Just
Yep.
Like gelt.
Frosty.
Anybody need a frost brand weapon?
No.
I mean, I could take I have a whip, a magical whip that I don't know how to use. I could take a staff or a wand. I also don't know how to use. No, I'm carrying the acorn, so I can't really.
I open up my bag of holding. Like, we can just put it all in here.
Yeah, let's just dump it in there.
Let's dump it in. Yes.
All right. So we're gonna do. We have 2 more giveaways left. Our last 2 are the big fun prizes. At the end of the game, we'll give away the Talon and Claw DM screen. But first, right now, we're gonna give away a Talon and Claw dice vaults. If you haven't seen their stuff, they make beautiful stuff. I just had them make my DM screen, and it is solid and sturdy and very high quality. And in order to win this one, I want you to type what your favorite dragon is in the chat for your chance to win a Talon and Claw dice vault. So go ahead and drop your favorite dragon in chat. Also, don't forget to donate to Hope Haven of Cass County. We are raising money for this women's shelter today to celebrate Women in Gaming Month. Also, they have a Amazon wish list. So if you'd like to purchase things from the shelter and have it directly sent their way, go ahead and click on those links in chat to do that. And then we'll continue with our adventure.
So I think we'll have to go past those werebears again if we want to get back to Drake.
Yeah.
So right now you are in the icy forest, or you were by the chest, and there's the icy forest.
Yeah, so we have to go back to the portal,
To
right?
the icy forest. Yeah.
Yes.
To the portal.
And you hear something big breathing in the forest.
Do we have to go through the forest?
Mm-hmm. That's how you get back to the portal.
That's how we get back.
Look, I just say we walk with confidence and then no one will bother us.
That's right. We've got this. We've got this.
Yes. Yeah.
Just strut with confidence. No, everyone leaves us alone.
Our druid will know that's a dragon breathing.
How many dragons?
I think that's the white dragon. I think it's the white dragon.
And you're still a ways away, so.
Dragons are scary.
Le Magnifique has a good point, though. Maybe we should sneak again, like we did before.
Yes, and I hold out my woodland.
We're very good at sneaking.
Staff.
Yep. And we'll do the same thing we did last time. If you want to stealth through here, we'll do a stealth challenge. We'll do, you have to do 3 successful stealth rolls.
Yes. Le Magnifique and Jack.
Yeah. That's a natural 20.
Ooh,
so
stealthy.
That's plus 8 plus 10 is 38.
Yeah.
Woo!
Wild.
You're not even making footprints in the snow. You're so stealthy.
I feel like I've only rolled 1s and 20s. Like it's really.
Yeah.
29, Le Magnifique. Yes.
Yes.
Nice.
We just truly just dive into the snow and you don't see us anymore.
You're
Yes.
just tunneling through, passing by.
The only thing you see is steam, probably, because if I dived into the snow, then it would be like.
A little goat tail pops out for a second and then comes back down.
All right, one
Maybe
last
one
roll.
more, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who wants to do it?
Oh, geez.
I did it last time. I do not want to mess it up.
All right, I'll mess it up.
All right, and I think I saw Leslie. Leslie, did you want to roll?
Oh, go
All
for
right,
it.
is
All right.
that what you got, or have you rolled it?
Mhm.
Yeah, go ahead.
Le Magnifique also reminding us we can kill the werebears.
Mhm.
17. So you slide right into home and you tunnel your way out. You are back into the area with the portal. And if Sherry gets close to that portal, it immediately is like activated because she's a creature of magic and fire.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
Can I see the dragon that we just avoided?
If you were tumbling under the snow, no. If you had your head above and you're peeking through the trees, yes. And it was a white dragon.
Oh
And it
man.
didn't look like a friendly dragon either.
Uh-oh.
He's like,
So
I
as
don't
the-
have meeting with that type of dragon.
As the portal's activated and everyone's stepping through, I'm going to be the last person and I'm just going to yuck a snowball at it and then just hop right through.
So you go through the portal. The snowball kind of like makes it to the edge of the woods, and because there's pretty good distance. So
I'm going to flip a tiny little gnome finger at him too. And then just like hop through.
And
I'm not going to do
meanwhile,
that on video though, family.
That's so fun. And then meanwhile, you see Sombra standing at the portal like, radiant!
yeah, you were like a fire goddess walking through this, like ah. So you're just like exuding magic. Yes.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay.
Then
so
you go back to
now that
normal
we've
after you
gotten
step out of the
through-
portal.
Yep.
So we're
Alright.
going back to Drake. We're gonna plant this football.
You got
You have to
the
walk past the
forest between
werebears.
you and Drake.
Ah,
Yes.
Oh
Yeah.
gosh.
Let's
Yep,
just
not yet.
kill him.
And the
Not there
werebears
yet.
are still there.
I mean, you
Yes.
wanted to punch something, so
You know, I think at this point, she is more than earned her right to punch something.
Yes.
I like
You know
kicking
what?
things.
I support you. I support you, Peaches. Let's go ahead and let you punch something.
And we can sneak up and maybe you can punch them before they even realize we're there.
Right.
Yeah.
I
So
can hit them so hard they will just die immediately. Just dump all my key points and do like 15 attacks.
You see Peaches going like kissing the guns, like,
That's it.
like you're ready. Yeah.
And here we go. Yeah, so I'm definitely like, are you guys like, I got like the look
I'm
in my
so
eye.
down with you. I'm ready. I'm ready to fight. I have my little hammer.
I'm just getting amped up.
Survival of
tiny
the
body.
fittest.
So
Yeah.
are you sneaking in or are you just like roaring in? Blades
Do we want to try to
a-blazing?
get a surprise attack on them?
Surprise round.
Yes,
yeah.
you can. Absolutely.
Surprise.
So roll for stealth.
30. Oh, do we
Oh,
still have
yeah.
plus 10?
Yeah. Roll initiative. Everyone gets a surprise round on these. So
Okay.
stealthy. And I will call folks out one by one. For initiative, let me get my little checky cards here. And I need to roll for bears. Okay. Perfect. And share.
I might as well have just had an 8-sided dice all night. 8.
Right, Becca.
14.
14. Mackenzie.
18.
Okay. Chrissy.
11 total.
Perfect. And let's see. And drop it in chat a second here. All right, perfect.
15.
Okay. All right. Set these up real fast. Okay. All right. So at the top of the surprise round, will be Mackenzie.
Yeah, I'm gonna just I am gonna just like do my 2 attacks and a flurry of blows. And the way I want to do it is I want to like run up to one and swing my meteor hammer and try to hit it. And then with the second one, I want to try to wrap around it a bit so I can pull myself and then do my kicks by pulling myself towards the werebear. So and then so total 4 attacks on this boy. There. Oh jeepers! One of them's a 29. Really? Yeah, I took a +3 weapon, so it just got very high. One of them's a 25. One of them's a 17, and one of them's a 23.
Oh, this hit, and you did say that was a magical weapon. Perfect. All right, what's your damage?
Yeah, I'll just give you total. It's all gonna be bludgeoning.
Okay.
Total's 32.
Nice.
Bludgeoning.
Nice.
So yeah, I just kind of pull myself towards and kick the crap out of this guy. Just...
Awesome. And any more attacks?
No, I used all 4. And
so
then
you get him good in the knee, and he's like, ah, and lets out a mighty roar. So. All right,
I turn to Peaches and I go, "This is fun! Let's go! Let's punch things."
All right, Leslie's up next. You may have to type in chat what you're doing, and I'll say it out loud if we can't hear you. We're having tech issues. Sorry, everyone. Okay. So she uses her short bow for 2 attacks, and she has advantage since she's a rogue.
Ooh, yes.
And also tell us which one you're aiming for. The same, the one that's hit, or one of the other ones too.
Only one of them has been hit right now.
Yes. Mm-hmm. All right, and we have no volume, so type in chat. Sorry. And while we're waiting on her chat type, don't forget to donate to Hope Haven of Cass County. We have links appearing periodically in chat, so you can donate directly to the shelter. Also, you can donate by buying things on their Amazon wish list. And she's rolled a 21 and a 10 for attack. The 21 hits. And roll your damage for that one attack. Yeah, and with our donations, I've emailed the director of the shelter. Since we're having issues with Tiltify, they will hopefully be totaling up donations made here today on Saturday. So hopefully Monday I'll announce the grand total of what we made during our stream. So don't forget to donate.
Fantastic.
Yeah, and I might while we're waiting on her, we'll do another giveaway. Let's do that while we figure out her attacks.
Yes.
So this giveaway is the giveaway. So it is a Talon and Claw DM screen, and I will show you mine so you get an idea how nice these are. It won't look exactly like this. It's a different style, but they're giving out a really beautiful heavy duty DM screen. This is bloodwood, but I think the one they're giving out is a different type of wood. But I want you to type in chat a women in gaming that inspires you. for your chance to win a very gorgeous, very high quality Talon and Claw DM screen. So go ahead and start typing those in chat. And don't forget to donate to the women's shelter for this event. Let's see here. All right, and okay, so I'm seeing your attacks in the Zoom chat, let's see, but I'm not seeing your damage in there. And I also need to know if you're using a weapon, if it's a magical weapon or a silver weapon. Okay, you'll notice that the non-magical weapons don't seem to have, let's see here, it doesn't seem to have any effect on them. Anything else from us? So thumbs up for yes? No? Okay. Up next in our initiative, sorry, I messed up my initiative cards. Up next will be Becca.
Knowing that they are werebears, I'm gonna say, bears, and I can be a bear too. And then she first casts conjure animals, and so she conjures 2 brown bears, and then for bonus action, because Circle of the Moon, she turns herself into a bear as well, getting ready to fight. And so her attacks, I don't know if because the 2 bears she conjured are fey, so I don't know if their attacks count as magical. Her attacks count as magical.
The bear's attacks will, unless so what are you using to make your attack?
Just me being a bear. So it won't happen this turn, it'll have to happen next turn. But just conjuring the bears and then bonus action turning into a bear. Because level
I'll just say yes.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. So all right, and go ahead and roll those attacks for me.
Will I be able to this one? I guess they can.
Oh, was it a full action to
It's an
conjure?
action to conjure, yeah.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
Yeah. So
right.
they're just getting ready.
All right. They're ready to go. All right. Anything else? Because if not, Chrissy is up next.
No, just so many bears. That's it.
All the bears.
All the bears.
It's like Honey Heist.
So I feel like your bear has some of it like braided into her fur a little bit.
Yes.
Wow. Special.
The bear still has these horns.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. I love that. Ferocious fey bears.
As I'm watching her change into a bear and conjure some bears, and then there's the other bears, I'm like, and I'm like, I'm gonna rage, but I'm just like running full speed and just like shocked, just completely has no idea. And my tiny little legs are just as fast as they could possibly take me. And I'm just running to grab a hold of one and just knock him in the face with my face.
Yes! Please roll for headbutt attack.
Yes.
Jack is seeing the bears and goes, I love when she does that. And then sees the headbutt and goes, I love when she does that.
So supportive.
So it was a 14, but an unarmed strike is it looks like, oh no, that's for damage. So it was a 14.
Okay, I'll say since you're
attack.
raging, I'll count it as a magical attack. Why not? What's your damage?
Let's see. That's a good question. I never done a headbutt, so this is exciting.
I say roll for
5. It's and a headbutt's +8 to hit. So that definitely that. And I'm just like, I guess because I'm a rock gnome.
Wow.
And it's just 5 damage plus 1 to the plus 1, so 6 total.
Okay. All right. And Cher's up next.
All right. So since there's 3 of them, we're gonna go with something that doesn't miss. And I cast Magic Missile. I'm gonna have each of the 3 darts go to hit 1 for each. So let's roll for that damage. And max damage. So that's gonna be 5 on that one. We're gonna roll 1 more. And 1 more. Here we go. And I am loving my D&D Beyond roller. That's 4 for the second one, and minimum damage for the last one, 2. So there we go.
Those are auto hits, and yeah, they take some damage.
Yep.
Perfect.
And how far away would are we, or would I would want to make sure that I'm like hanging back away so that Peaches and Jack can get their clobber on, just to make sure. And that's the end of my turn.
Perfect. All right. Up next is our werebears. So who's standing right up next to werebear? Raise your hand.
I mean, I'm holding I
All right, yeah. And then
Kapow!
Yeah, I'm like holding on to one too. I have it like wrapped around my
okay.
meteor hammer.
yeah,
So
I've
we're
got
both
some
there.
scruff and I just headbutted him and I'm face to face. I'm like,
All right, and I know Cher's step back and I think Leslie's hanging back, right? Yeah. And Becca, are you up close to the bears or no?
I'm not hanging back, but yeah, I guess I
Okay.
didn't say that I go towards them, but that's the intent, is that I will
Right.
eventually be.
All right, one of them's coming toward you then.
Okay.
And let's see here. Oh, we're gonna do a little multi-attack. So they're gonna try to do each one to 3 of you is gonna try to do 2 claw attacks and then 2 great axes. So I'm gonna get out my dice tray. Okay. All right, so we'll start with Mackenzie. Oh wow. So +7. So we have a 21, 22, 23,
For sure, for sure,
and-
for sure.
Hey.
and a 10.
Last one does not hit.
Okay.
I also just remembered I took a potion I'm gonna take. So we'll be
Yeah,
okay.
that's fine. Recon that. That's cool. So you will take 30 points of piercing damage for a bite.
Her
And
bite?
then, total. So 2
Oh,
bites
I
equals
was like-
30. Sorry, my bad.
Holy whoa.
And then from the great axe strike, you're gonna take 10 slashing damage. Up next on deck, one approaches you, Becca, and 1 crits for a bite. So bitey. That's a +7. So it's a 27 to hit. A
It does hit.
That was half my
24
HP.
to hit,
Let us
25 to
all
hit,
Let me think, is a bear?
and
yeah.
then a 14. So is that a 3
They
or 4?
all of them.
So you also take 30 points in bitey piercing damage, and then you take 20
Okay.
points in slashing.
Okay. Well, I'm back into Anaria.
Already?
Yeah. Went through all my
Oh, are you
bear-
down?
Well, no, because I was a
Okay.
bear, and so now it went through all the bear
okay,
hit
okay.
points.
Okay.
So,
Are the bear that just bit me, is there another bear next to it and that's also within melee range of me?
Yes, and that's the one Chrissy is like "Arrgh," too.
Once it bites me, can I use my tipsy sway? I had a little bit of a drink when we were coming through the portal, apparently.
Roll dexterity. I'm gonna say you're 10 or under. Yes.
Okay. It's like a monk thing. Yeah, I got a
It's
4.
like an anti-dexterity roll, and I'm gonna say
Yeah.
yes. So
Yeah,
do
so
tell me what
it
you're
says
doing.
that I can use a key point as a reaction that it missed me with one. So that's what it is. Yeah. So the one with the
Okay.
one it missed me, I dodge out of the way and I throw my fist out, and since I'm a little drunk, I hit the other one, or I try to hit the other one instead. So I will roll like a 27. So I like
Nice.
sway out of the way once that last one misses me, and try to punch the other one.
Perfect. What's the damage?
It is 4 plus 8 damage. It's not a lot, but like a little extra punch as I sway out of the way.
Sorry, I just sneezed.
Bless you.
And then I lost what I rolled, so I gotta roll attack for Chrissy. Ooh, one gets now one, so it's gonna like itself in the face for 5 points.
I'm gonna take its own hand and just smack it.
Why you hit yourself?
So negative 5 points for that guy. 13, 26, and a 24.
26 and 24 for sure. Yeah, but
Okay,
the two, yeah.
So you take 30 points of bitey piercing damage, and you said the other two failed. And real quick to the party. So TPK is good with time. Is everyone okay with going a few minutes over, or do we need to poof monsters and sharp at 8? So thumbs up for go over, thumbs down for poof the monsters. Okay.
I'm good.
Awesome. Okay. All right. And the battle continues. So that's the werebears. Mackenzie is up next.
Yeah, I just got eaten by this werebear. Is it a action or bonus action to drink a potion yourself? Not a healing potion, but a different kind of potion.
Some people make it an action. I feel like in the rules it says it's a free action to interact with an object, like open a key. Or like, so I feel like that's an interact with an object to me. So that's a free action.
All right. I have my normal flask, and then I have a special little flask. Sometimes I put magical things in, and I pop it open, and I drink it real quick, and I toss it back, and my body just grows. And I'm doing it's one of the items I took is a potion of growth. So I grow like double my size, and so now I'm a much bigger goat lady.
Swole
Jack, and I'm just I'm big, and I'm just going to like truly use all my action. I'm just gonna try to hop up and use all 4 attacks with flurry blows to just stomp my giant goat feet on the back of this werebear.
Yes.
See, I'll do the first 2 first. One's low. That one's a 12 to hit.
And real quick, does the potion say it does anything extra for you? I don't remember that one.
I get to I double in all dimensions. My weight is multiplied by 8. Jeez Louise. I'm now large. I get to add extra damage. I get D4, and I get advantage on strength checks and saving throws.
Okay, I wanted to make sure you got a perk with that. If you didn't, I was going to give you one.
Yeah, no, I'm just big now. I'm just going to try to stomp my goat feet. So yeah, the first one's a 12, and the second one's a 19.
Okay, those both hit. What's your damage?
Cool. I'm just doing my goat legs.
Stretch.
Where is my attacks? That's 15 for the first 2. Is it still alive?
Okay. All right. What was your total damage? Sorry.
15. Sorry.
Oh yeah, it's definitely alive.
Oh yeah, then I'll flurry, and I'll be like, oh no, and try to do 2 more hooves into the back of its head.
Okay.
Another 12 and a 25.
And have you cast? And is Fury of Blows considered a magical thing or no?
I think that my unarmed strikes are considered magical for the sake of overcoming.
Okay.
I believe it's somewhere in my. Yes, keep powered strikes. My unarmed strikes count as magical for the purpose of overcoming resistances.
Yeah.
Okay.
So my
and what's your-
my magical goat feet
Yes.
do another 18 damage as I'm just giant, just stomping on the back of this.
donkey kick him.
Yeah.
Yes.
Always a show off.
I'm big. I'm just like doing like a river dance on the back of this werebear. Oh, and wait, yeah. Just because this is fun, I have the drunken technique, which once I do flurry of blows, I gain the benefit of a disengage action. So I'm just gonna like stomp and then just like flip off the back and back up like 10 feet and do a cool monk pose.
Yeah.
And I'm huge.
Nice.
That is awesome. And anything else? Because if not, Leslie is up next.
No, I'm all good.
Le magnifique. Go do it, girl.
Yes.
Do you have a proficiency in swords? Or what was that, melee weapons? Yes, you can. We'll say the hot paint goddess has magically allowed you to bond with this weapon so that you can use it. So you feel like a rush of magic and pink sparkles. You are now one with the sword. And go ahead and roll attacks. 23 to attack hits. What's your damage? Awesome. So 6 damage for the first attack. Nice. 17 damage for the second attack. So you see her just
Yeah.
like roll like a professional and slash as frosty magic emanates from the frost brand that she's building. All right. And anything else? Or are you good? Good. All right. Up next is Becca.
Oh, I just realized I was supposed to add an extra D4 to all those attacks that hit.
Go ahead and roll that, and we'll let Becca go. And when
Yeah,
she's
and
done,
I'll just text
shout
it
out
to
the
you.
damage. That's fine. I've
Okay, I'm
done
gonna
it.
say that wasn't very nice. I'm gonna go to I guess whichever bear is closest or least damage. I don't know. And tell my bears to attack, and then I, as a bonus action, I'm gonna turn into a bear, and then for my action, attack. So all three of us are attacking
Okay.
the same
Awesome.
one, and I will just roll.
And
all
to
the
choose
dice.
magic to become a bear,
all
consider
the
that a magic
dice.
attack. Oh yeah, nice. It's like a level 8 fireball right there.
Okay. Let me arrange these. Well, that one definitely didn't hit. One is but these are +5 because they're all multi-attacks. Okay. For me, the bite is above a 17 for it to hit. So that hits, right?
Yes.
And then the claws definitely, it's a 7. So, okay, so first, oh my gosh, so much math. Maybe it'll be easier if I just add it up first.
All right. What we'll do is let you add, and then I'll get
Great.
the total for Mackenzie for this D4s.
Perfect.
While you math.
Yeah, I just got an extra 10 with the D4s that I totally forgot about.
So they let out a mighty roar, and blood slings across the snow. Or, sorry, we're in spring, across the grass, as you strike a werebear. Realm confusion. And then Becca can go when she's ready.
Okay, and then for the other attacks, for the other two bears, we have a 15, a 17, above a 17, and then a 12.
Oh, that's it.
All those hit. Awesome. Okay.
Yes.
So then, now there's more math.
Math is real, y'all. Kids stay in school. Math is real.
Reason 5,000 why people should play D&D when they're kids.
Yes. The more you know.
And while we're waiting for math, don't forget to
Sorry.
donate to Hope Haven of Cass County and make purchases on their Amazon wish list to send directly to the shelter.
That is total 53 damage.
Woo!
Nice.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Killer,
yes.
yes.
Like biting and clawing.
Holy
and, like,
cow.
shredding.
So it kind of like over as you're like clawing at it. It's still moving though, but it roars in pain.
Yes.
All right. Anything else? Because if not, Chrissy is up next.
Nope, that is it.
All right. So, I'm still raging. And as a bonus, I'm gonna use the whip, the feather coin. I'm gonna like flick it. And I'm not like I mean, I'm proficient with this type of weapon, like a melee weapon, but I'm not real great with magic. So I'm just gonna attempt to, with my 2 attacks, crack another headbutt on him, and then as the bonus attack, we're gonna hit him with the whip because I think that's a bonus action.
Sure, let's do it. And go ahead and roll your attacks for me.
So that was a 14 on the first one and a 16 on the second.
Let's both hit. What's your damage?
So again, the unarmed strike is 6. And then I don't know what on a hit, the target takes 1d6 plus 5. 1d6. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Math. I just had to count on my fingers.
Awesome. And anything else from you?
No, because that was my attack and my bonus action, right? Math. Yeah. I think I'm good. And I'm gonna just be holding on to kind of like the scruff of the neck, like where I'm like kind of like feet on his chest, like looking over my shoulder at the like massacre happening behind me. And as I'm like kind of just getting splattered with blood, I'm just gonna kind of be like and just like holding on though, just still like grasping, just grappling kind of on top of this werebear.
Excellent. Up next is Cher.
All right, so Sambra sees all of this carnage happening and she starts to glow with her magic missile energy again. This time she's going to cast it at, let's pump it up a notch to 4th level. She likes it spicy, so it's gonna have some extra heat with it. That's gonna give me 3 extra darts. So I'm gonna do 2 per enemy right now because all 3 werebears are still in play, correct?
They are, yes.
Okay, great. So we're gonna go ahead and do some damage. Let's do it. So first one, we've got we've rolled 4 total damage on the first one.
Okay.
And another 2, so that's 5, let's see, 6 altogether on that first werebear. Second one, that's a 2 and 2 again. And so that's total of 4 damage on the second werebear. Last werebear, that's 2 and 3, total of 5 damage on the last werebear. And I say, you haven't been very nice to my friends, so this is what you get.
And you hit them, and they kind of shake their heads as the magic hurts them. Nice. And anything else from you? If not,
nope, that's it for now.
They're going, since they're engaged with the same folks, we'll start, they're going to do another multi-attack at Mackenzie. Woo, we got another nat 1 and a 2 on dice.
Yeah.
So say it stumbles a bit, misses.
Jack's like, yeah,
keep those
miss me.
dice.
23 and a 16. Do either of
The
those hit?
23 hits, 16 does not.
You will take 10 points of slashing damage from their axe. Up next is Becca. Yeah, they're not rolling well. We got a 10, a 22, a 19, and a 14.
All but the first one.
Oh,
Oh
okay.
no, are you gonna go down? I'm so worried.
Well, no,
Okay.
I was a bear again, so those temporary hit points kind of.
Alright,
Okay.
so 15 bitey damage, and then 10 slashing damage from the axes.
I'm still a bear.
Ooh, okay. How hurt does the bear look, though?
Oh, not great.
Okay.
But you would know from our travels that once that bear's gone, then I'm fine.
And Chrissy, two of them are a 10 to hit. One is a 23, and the other one is a 26 to hit.
The last two definitely get me.
Okay. So 20 slashing damage? Yes. And up next is Mackenzie. And Leslie, go ahead and type your attacks and actions in chat. I have those prepped. So
Yes, I'm going to we have just normal healing potions, right? I think we got them from the underground. Were they normal or were they greater than
so we
normal?
only have one expired, and then the 3 in the chest were good. They're
Okay.
normal.
Cool. So they're the 2d4 ones.
Yep.
Cool. I'm gonna be like, whew, this sucks, and I'm gonna pop that real quick. Regain a little bit of HP. Not really that much at all, but better than nothing. It's like 8. And then I'm going to I'm going to do my attack and bonus action attack on just the bear I've been hitting. Yeah. That is so the first two with the hammer, so that's 25, 22, and 16.
Okay, sorry, say that again.
To hit 25, 22, and 16.
Yes, those will hit.
Cool.
Yes. Get it, girl.
Oh, wait, this is good damage, too. Spicy damage. Okay. Oh my gosh, it's like almost max damage on all of them. Okay.
That's awesome.
34.
Woo!
So I boom, boom, and then kick in the side of the head.
Yes.
And then I'm going to kind of swing and wrap my meteor hammer around myself again and back up and use a key point to do patient defense and take the dodge action as oh wait, never mind, take one of those hits away because I have to use that as a bonus action. So they regain the kick does not happen. They regain 10 points because I'm gonna hit them twice and then use my bonus action to take the dodge action so that they hopefully don't hit me as much.
Yeah.
Excellent. This bear's not looking good. They're kind of. She's got like a hand on her knee. She's like, she's not looking good. Anything else? Because if not,
no. Yeah, I'm defending, so they have disadvantage now against me, and I'm just gonna focus on that. Oh wait, I lied. The extra D4 that they already forgotten every time.
Ooh, yes.
That's an extra
yes.
4 damage. So they take away 4, and then I defend because I'm big. I forgot I'm big.
Swole Jack.
Swole Jack, big giant goat feet.
All right. And let's see, were you able to put all your stuff in chat? All right, awesome. So she made 2 attacks, a 25 and 22 to hit using the Frost brand. 18 damage to the werebear. And the bear roars And up next, if Leslie doesn't have anything else, is Becca. You good, Leslie? Awesome. All right, Becca.
I'm attacking with everything again.
Yeah.
Yeah, girl.
Let me just roll all these things out.
It's
I
so
love-
satisfying to roll them all.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
And 11 for the first one. 8.
The 11 barely hits.
13. 11, 13.
That hits.
Above 19, above 17, above 15. I'm like not bothering doing the extra.
All right, and real quick, I'm gonna pause.
Yes.
If someone with the Twitch handle, the Pigeon Wizard, we were trying to DM you for your prize, but your privacy settings are preventing us from doing that. If you could get on Twitter or Facebook and PM me at D&D Elise or PM TPK Roleplay, so that way we can get your email for your prize. That would be awesome.
That's my
So-
friend, so I'll just text them real quick and be like, "Hey, Liz."
Yes. Thank you. Because we have a Thank you.
Yeah,
All right.
I'll text Liz.
Resume game. Sorry, and continue, Becca. I apologize. I just want to make sure people got their prizes.
No worries. I'm doing math.
Mathematics.
10, Okay, here we go. Doing some math. 13, 12, 10, 14, and 6 all together. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oof, 65.
What?
Awesome.
How is
Oh my
that
goodness.
possible?
Bear down. Bear down.
Holy
It is
freaking
down.
cow!
Describe to us how you defeat this werebear.
Yes.
I think it's like you just see the three bears descend on this, and then we like move away, and there's like nothing that's there. You're like, what? Was there what?
That is so cool.
God.
Praise be to Hot Pink Lady. You're kidding.
Praise her name, yes.
we defeat these werebears in the name of the Hot Pink Lady.
So
Yes, and then I just look menacingly at the other ones, at the other werebears.
So as you praise hashtag Hot Pink Lady, a pink sparkle fills the air and everyone regains 10 HP who's not one of the monsters.
She's the best deity ever in D&D ever.
She hasn't been
Yes.
worshipped in a long time, so she's digging it.
I'm obsessed with her, so I will worship her forever.
I'm telling you that bacon,
Yes.
yes.
Hot Pink Lady approves.
Yes, bacon motivation. I love it. La Magnifique
Motivational
bacon
bacon.
motivation. Yeah.
Craving bacon so badly right now.
We're all be like Uber Eats for some IHOP here in a minute.
Oh, listen. Fun side note. In IRL, I am totally enthused about pocket bacon. Dunkin' Donuts now has their little snack
Bacon.
pack
What?
of snacking bacon. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Bacon bites.
Hashtag not sponsored by Dunkin' Donuts.
Not sponsored by Dunkin' at all.
Oh,
But we still sing their praises, just like the hot
I
pink
run on
lady.
Dr. Pepper.
Hashtag Hot Pink
Very
Lady.
good.
I love this. This is great. All
That's
right.
amazing.
So Becca has defeated one of the bears and has given another one a very withering stare. Up next is Chrissy.
Yeah. So again, I'm like kind of like holding on to the scruff of this. I've headbutted him a couple times, hit him with this wild whip that I don't quite know how to use, but it's pretty sweet. So I'm like looking over, I hear all the carnage happening, and I'm like kind of wiping it off, and I see, and she's just like, as a bear, and you hear like the tiniest little gnome fart, like it's just like, and I'm just like, just kind of like petrified for a second, and then I just remember where I'm at and what's happening, and same thing. I'm just gonna keep just banging my face into this guy, like hoping to knock him out. I don't know.
Okay.
I love
Let's do
it.
it.
And I'm gonna do
I
the
love
bonus
it.
action with the whip as well. So
Wonder Woman headbutt combo coming up.
so it was the first one was a 19 to hit, the second one was a 6.
The
So
6 misses.
okay. So which do you want? Does it matter which one's which? Does the first one's the headbutt? So that
You
would be
tell
the
me.
19. Okay, yeah, we'll do the first one as the
That's
headbutt.
fine. That's fine.
So that's 6 damage.
Perfect. Excellent. So you hit Werebear with the face.
And I'm
Anything
just
else?
I'm literally I'm still kind of like holding on, and I just like pooped a little bit, like out of just pure just and I'm just gonna kind of like laugh because I'm like stuck to this bear, and
Jack's like, I don't
no.
love it when she does that.
The bear's
Oh,
kind of shaking
no.
its face a little bit, like, oh, the smell, get it off me.
I'm just gonna like kind of
Wow.
shout to everybody, I'm really sorry, I get nervous. I get really nervous.
Oh my god. Wow.
That's all.
Next
Hold
to
on.
share.
All right. Well, I still see these two still standing, and I'm getting annoyed. I'm like, is this really the way that you welcome people into this realm? I mean, it's really not nice. And she'll cast Immolation, which that's a 5th level spell. And so that means target must make a dexterity saving throw, or else it takes 8d6 fire damage.
And are you going, which one are you going for? The one Mackenzie's fighting, or the one that has Chrissy?
Which one
That
looks
shoots
worse
face.
right now?
The one Mackenzie's fighting. And what was the save on that
Okay.
again? Which save?
Dexterity save, DC 15.
I'm guessing these bears are not dexterous. Let's find out. That's a 6 total.
Alright, so we're gonna roll some damage. Here we go. So that is 8d6. Woo!
Dumping out the dice bag.
Yeah. Okay, and we have 36 points of damage.
Beautiful.
Awesome.
Bear down.
And okay, I was gonna say, is it down? Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Ex-
Good.
Explain how you destroy the bear, and if you need to revert some of that magic damage
Yep.
for another
So,
move.
it says that the damage from this spell kills a target, it's turned to ash. So I would, you would see swirls of fire coming out from her hands, and then she puts her hands forth and says, "You will burn." And you see this bear just light right on fire. Whoosh.
Yes.
And when the
It is now
flames
raining.
die down, all you see is the ashes on the ground.
It is raining
Yeah.
bear ash.
I love this song.
And that's
Wonderfully
the
done.
end of my turn.
Wonderfully
Peaches
done.
is just horrified. The longer that this happens, the like more just shook. She's just like, what is happening?
The DM is now awarding every player at the table inspiration. So everyone add inspiration to your character. And the bear's up next. That was amazing. All right. Big rolls. Let's use the big dice. Have some fun.
If it's attacking me, it has disadvantage.
Oh, excellent. Okay.
I'm dodging.
disadvantage.
Hopefully
we
it
have-
won't kill me.
We have one bear left, and it's going for Chrissy. Chrissy's
Okay.
attached to its face, and it's like,
Fair.
No, is there any way that Sombra could, if I see the werebear trying to attack her one more time, can I jump in front of Peaches and cast
You have some
shield.
movement. You have some movement, yeah.
Yeah, like if
Go ahead,
I
do some
see
movement.
that, I'm gonna run right over to Peaches, and I'm gonna say, "No, you don't!" And I'll cast shield. Let me see if I can cast it at whatever level.
Oh, so that'll be a reaction, yeah. Ooh,
Yeah. I
yeah.
want to use my reaction to protect her.
I feel like we can do that. Yeah, let's do it. All right.
Okay. And
All
so.
right. All right.
Yep.
So
And that adds a
Chrissy.
+5 to her AC, if that helps.
Yeah, sure does.
There we go.
Perfect. So shields up, and we're going for a 16, 21, 20, and 24 to hit.
Well, the last 3 hit. The first one does not, with the bonus from the shield.
Okay.
Got you.
So that is 15 bitey damage and 20 fleshy damage from the axe. And this is
Now,
the only bear
since I
standing.
came in to protect her, does any of that damage roll to me? I'm totally fine with that if it does.
That's up to Chrissy, and that would be an Arcana. How would I do that? See an Arcana disc roll from Chrissy, I guess. Maybe
Okay.
you're tuning into the hashtag Hot Pink Lady. Tapping into the gods. Feel free
Can
to
she
roll
get
Arcana
advantage because I'm
too.
proficient?
She wouldn't now. No.
I tried.
Yeah, that's okay. I jumped on its back. This was kind of like one of those, Peaches kind of saw this one coming. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So it's okay. And one of the items I actually picked on my next go around, I'm gonna crack it, is a potion of greater healing. That was one of our 3 items. So I had a feeling when we didn't have a cleric that I was like, I should probably
Yep.
do this.
Yeah.
That's a safe bet. So Sombra comes over and says, "Sweetie, I got you." Bah! And then you're like,
Thank you.
chug, chug, chug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Up next is Mackenzie.
Yeah, I'm gonna just, since there's one left, I'm just gonna. Are you on its back? You said, Peaches.
Yeah,
Jeez,
technically.
she's
All right, then I'm not gonna use my meteor hammer because I don't want to hit you. So I'm just gonna run up behind. I'm just gonna run up in front of its face, and even though it's been headbutt a million times, it's probably like mush. I'm just gonna punch it 4 times as quickly as I can.
Yes.
Right in the face. This thing's skull is gonna be just a million pieces. So one's a natural 1, def does not hit. The other one's a 14, 22, and a 25.
So because of the 1, you kind of slip while you do it, and it shakes loose your axe. It falls to the ground, but you're standing right next to it. All the other 3 hit. What's your damage?
It is gonna be nice.
And Leslie, go ahead and prep your move in chat.
It's gonna be 24 damage.
You haven't already.
Just
24.
punch.
Awesome.
Slip, punch.
All right. Looks a little beat up. All right. Anything else?
No, because that was my action, bonus action. So, because I used flurry. So, yeah, no, that's all I got.
All right. Leslie's up next. Go ahead and type your actions roll in chat. She rolled a 15 and a 19 in attack, which hits for the Frostbrand, and 11 damage. Is that total or is that 2? Is that 1 or 2 for the 11 damage? Oh, my chat box. 2. Awesome. Okay. Excellent. All right. Anything else? Because if not, Becca's up next. All right, Becca. Our final
Okay.
player.
I'm going to, for this last part, unbear myself.
Unbear.
Whoa, family friendly. Whoa.
Because you're following the hot pink lady. You can't help it.
Exactly. Exactly.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
doing this, all right.
And I'm going to just kind of reach my hands out, and you see the mistletoe start glowing again, and cast Blight on the
Oh,
bear.
yes.
Excellent. Tell
and so
everyone what that does.
That's a Constitution saving throw, and
Excellent.
yes.
Are we feeling constitutional today, Rare Bears? Let's find out. As a 15 plus a 3, 18 total.
Okay, so it saves but takes half damage.
Excellent. What's your damage?
Oops. And it takes 27 necrotic damage.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And anything else from Becca? Because if not, Christine's up next.
And then I just let my bears enjoy the other bear.
Like eat the bear? Like,
I mean, if there's something there, it's a circle of life, you know?
sure. Yep, they go on to the natural recycling.
Yeah, they're Fey, so I'm just letting them
Process
enjoy
of-
being in the Feywilds. You know, they're not going to be here often.
Life cycle of nature.
Perfect.
Exactly.
All right.
I hope Drake appreciates what we're doing for him.
I know, right?
No? Yeah, right?
All right, up next is Chrissy. And this bear is not looking good.
So I'm gonna do the same thing again, and only
Yeah.
this time I'm gonna just like, I'm like, yeah, you know, just like riding on the back of this bear, super stoked about everybody doing way more damage than I am, even though I'm the one who initiated this entire fight. So I'll throw out the 2 attacks, the one unarmed with the forehead again, and then with the whip. So the first one was a 14 to hit,
Hits.
and the second one was a 12. I don't
That
remember.
hits.
Oh, okay. I thought that was higher than that.
What's your damage?
So the first damage is the 6 with the headbutt, and then I don't remember what the whips is. Hang on, let me pull it up real quick. You can move on to the next person. I'll type it in the chat. That way we're not.
Oh no, you're gonna kill it.
Oh,
You get a
okay.
1 or higher, it's done.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Damage.
Bear's out the
Oh,
window.
that damage.
Yes.
We did it.
So explain to us how you defeat the bear epically.
So, I'll just say, like, you know, I'm like riding high on the back of this bear, and I kind of like hold on, and I crack him with the head, and as the whip kind of like whips it around, I like push him off, and you just kind of see him just kind of like his head just kind of snap, and he just kind of like falls over.
Yeah.
Boom. The bear hits the ground. The forest is silent, and slowly the sounds of birds and other animals start to come back as the predators are down. What would you like to do?
Wow. Oh, guys. Oh.
Everybody good?
Ooh.
You good?
I'm still big for a little bit.
I love
I'm gonna
it.
shake the leg of my pants out, just like,
Oh,
and then I'm gonna
brown
start,
snow.
and then I'm just gonna be like, I should probably head towards the lake.
Find some berries and I plant it in it. They'll like this. They'll grow.
And Jack thinks we're too close. As friends, we are too comfortable with each other.
9 levels of adventure does.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we're gonna go
right?
take a bath with Peaches, and
Yes.
then we should go plant this acorn with Drake, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
let's
yeah.
do that.
Yeah, let's do that. How hurt is everybody though? Like, do we need to maybe pass around more healing a little bit? Matter of fact, you know what? I take out the ring of regeneration that Sombra found, and I hand that over to Peaches. Like, oh my goodness, here, just in case, just take it, go.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah, I
And
have
I'm-
like bear bites all over me, and I'm like, I'm doing great.
Oh, Oh God. I mean, you know
Bloody.
what? Whoever needs it the most, I'll
On
say
paper, I actually am okay. Like I'm not gonna die anytime soon, but I got bit so much. But
Yeah.
on paper, I'm okay. I'm like over half.
And it says, while wearing this ring, you regain 1d6 hit points every 10 minutes.
Mm.
So,
That's awesome.
and nobody's missing any body parts, right?
I hope not.
No.
It heals that too.
Leg
If you
gnawed
lose
off
a
by
body
Werebear.
part, it says it causes the missing part to regrow and return to full functionality after a certain amount of days.
Let's
Heck
test it
yeah.
out. Somebody cut their hand off.
No.
Very
Anaria-
hard.
Yeah, like Peaches just cut like a pinky off or something. Like that's cute.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes, Anaria pulls out her dagger and like,
No. What have I
Oh,
done?
did
No.
you just cut yourself? Did you
No,
just
I
cut
cut-
off a finger,
I
Becca?
cut Peach's finger off.
The three. Wait,
Roll attack.
you cut her finger off.
What have I done?
Does it automatically hit if she's willing?
I need to know. I need to know. Do the three of us have negative intelligence? Because we all seem like idiots.
Oh, dude.
It's an 18.
I've, like, Oh, that hits.
That
Yeah,
hits.
yeah,
She
Bill.
chops off your little pinky.
Roll damage.
Well, now you have to roll a 1d6 and add 1. That's how many days that it'll come
It'll
back.
take
Oh,
to come
God.
back.
As
Is this pinky gonna be smaller than the other finger?
The DM says it'll grow back good as new. It'll be like
grow back
fixed
so
too,
slowly.
like
That is
in
so.
nail.
Every 6 days we cut off the pinky, let it regrow.
Oh no!
hot pink lady, help us, please. What is happening?
The pink lady forms a face in the sky, and she's like, "Begin your friends, guys."
She's like Mufasa. Yeah.
You know,
You are
there's a
all idiots.
tiefling that has no other like deity inclinations whatsoever. She is raised to a goddess that is not hers.
So, like,
What is
as we're at the lake and my hand's like all bandaged up because it's gonna take me 6 days to grow this guy back.
Oh
I'm
my
like-
God.
I'm like, can somebody help me unbutton these pants? I didn't
I
think
will-
this through.
I will help you.
Oh
I
my
at this point,
God.
you're already small. I am like ginormous, and I will like try to get my very giant fingers to unbutton your tiny little gnome pants.
I will step forward and I'll just bat her away like, Jack, you're too slow, Jack.
Ugh,
Oh,
I have
I'm
another,
so
like,
sorry, honey.
hour of this.
And she's like, Sombra's just like bawling down her face. Like, oh my
Sombra,
God,
Sombra,
what have I done?
Sombra's the mom friend who has to deal with us.
Yes, yes.
I'm like tears in my eyes. Oh my gosh.
My cheeks hurt from smiling. This has been so freaking fun.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
yes.
Mage hand to help out, pull the pants down.
Leslie's
Yes.
mage handing. I'm just gonna like raise my hands up and like a little kid when they like let their parents undress. Like I'm just like,
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, I'm
And I can do mage
exhausted.
hand from the
There's
other
just, like-
side, so we're like one on
Oh my
each
gosh.
side, like helping pull up the pants, helping to button.
What if
just,
Drake
like-
walks over and is like,
Yeah.
Why not? Let's do it.
Drake walks over and is like, what the
Guys,
going on?
doing.
Wow.
This is-
Okay.
Thank Lord.
Yeah,
you know,
making our way back to Drake.
We're
Making our
taking a
way back
bath.
to Drake.
yeah, we'll say, with the help, I get cleaned up pretty quick. You guys are good.
I
Thank
say he
you.
showed up at the lake, and he's like, "What you guys doing?"
taking a bath. What you doing?
I do that all the time. Yeah, it's a good lake.
We have a magic acorn.
Ooh, I haven't
Don't
seen
eat
one of
it.
those before. Oh, it's good. I think after this, I need some more of that pocket bacon.
It'll
Yeah,
also
take me to wherever the pocket bacon is. Oh,
Right,
hot
right
pink
here,
lady.
right here. I have 5 days rations worth, like I said. So I don't necessarily let Drake know that, but you know what, Drake? Your wish is my command. There you go.
Woo! And he gets really excited. He's a big dragon, but he's like, "Ew." Like, this is the most excitement he's had in centuries.
I have it on good authority that it is goddess approved. Yeah.
I start digging a
He's like,
hole.
take me there, please.
Yeah, I point at Anaria and I'm like, hey, this little acorn football is gonna take us home.
Ooh,
You ready to
let's do
leave
it.
the Feywild?
I dig a hole and look over to Peaches. Peaches?
And then I'll help and add I'll add the football in, and it's a little slow moving because I don't have a finger. You don't realize how much you don't use these guys.
Needs your pinky to
So,
do
yeah.
things.
No, Solomon would definitely like help mage hand the dirt out of the way and help you. You know. Oh yes, absolutely. You got help.
I bring my bears over.
Okay, we're all just
Help
kind of.
dig.
Yeah, I'll use my goat
Yeah.
feet. We're doing it.
Team effort, an effective hole that will fit the acorn has been dug.
Plant it. Cover it back up.
Yeah.
Give it some love.
All right, and like a big burst of like pink and magic and butterflies bursts out of the air as this like beautiful tree forms, and it forms a gate, and it opens up, and you hear Hot Pink Lady say, "Imagine the place you want to go, and this portal shall take you there." So where are you going?
Chuck E. Cheese.
Chuck E. Cheese. Fantasy Chuck E. Cheese.
Fantasy Chuck E. Cheese it is. Shoom, you're there, everyone, and the dragon.
Jack
Yes.
wants to be wherever her friends are.
Drake, you said you had a horde to share with us?
Oh, I do. After Chuck E. Cheese, we're going to my horde. It's over in it's buried in Waterdeep. You guys heard of Undermountain?
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got an mage down there. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. We got this.
All right,
And
let's
that's-
go.
That's the game.
Yay!
I've survived a trip through the Feywild almost unscathed.
I for sure could have died. I got to like 20 something hit points. I was like, okay.
Same. I was getting there. I had like 30 summits at one point. I
Yeah.
was like, row.
Yeah.
The first like round of attacks took half my HP exactly. And I was like,
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
intense.
tasty.
Wow.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent.
That's
That was
awesome.
so much fun.
was so much
guys.
That was so fun.
I love this little party.
Welcome
this
to
is a
Red
very
Knight in
fun
Gaming.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I regularly run games over at the Red Knight Inn. Everything from playtesting, DM's Guild one-shots, other people's playtesting, other people's one-shots. Our games are always ridiculous like this because we like to have fun.
Yeah,
I
thank-
love it.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
All right, and we want to thank everybody for coming to watch Women in Gaming Month events today. Huge thank you to TPK Roleplay for hosting us, for building beautiful layouts. They're so awesome to work with. So definitely follow them, like their channel, check out their stuff. Great group of people that run TPK Roleplay, so check them out. Sorry. Huge thank you to our sponsors who donated all the fabulous prizes. We had Talon and Claw, D&D Beyond, Tabletop Loots, Creatology by Kara, and Arcane Spectacles. So go check out their stuff, like, follow, buy their things if you can. Also, don't forget to donate to Cass County Hope Haven. We're trying to raise money for a small town women's shelter that helps out men, women, and children fleeing sexual assault and violence. They've been using their money to expand. So make sure to donate to them. Also check out their wish list. It's an Amazon wish list with items on there that the shelter needs at this time. They just updated it this week. So purchase things on there to have it directly shipped straight to the shelter to help out all the families that are staying there now. Yeah, so huge thank you to everyone. We'll do a quick shout out. So everyone say who you are, where we can find you on social media. Feel free to plug the things, drop links in chat. So I'll start off. I'm Elise. I am D&D Elise on Twitter and Facebook, Group of the Green here on Twitch. I write things for the DM's Guild and Drive Through RPGs, so 5e content. So I'll drop links in chat. This is the first project I've ever led for the DM's Guild through the Veiled Tales of the Feywild. So if you like today's adventure, it's right here in this book. This will be releasing very soon. We're going through our second round of print media review because we had to fix a few few images in this first copy. But once that's done, hopefully in the next month or two, that will be available in print PDF on the DMs Guild. Check that out. Anyway, so we'll go around the table here, and we will start with Mackenzie. So tell us who we are and what you do.
Yeah, I'm Mackenzie. You can find me on Twitter at Mackenzie Wilkes, and I post pretty frequently about all the D&D projects I'm doing. And also, if you like Desperate Housewives, I do a Desperate Housewives podcast very randomly. So, yeah, you can find me on Twitter at Mackenzie Wilkes.
Excellent. Thanks for being here. Up next, Sharon.
Yes, you guys can find me on Twitch as that gamer share, on Twitter as @gamershare, and again, just in case you guys are looking for a fun Friday night, I am the recurring character known as Risa on Tales of Artlandia. That's twitch.tv/nerdlandiag. And yeah, hit me up if you guys want to do a collaboration or just hang out and chat. All things D&D. I love it.
Thanks so much for being here. Up next is Becca.
Hey, I'm Becca Eckert. It's at Becca Eckert on Twitter. Sometimes I stream on Twitch. It hasn't been super often recently, but the main thing that I'm involved in is called Evenfell Podcast. It is a 5e D&D podcast in a homebrew world built using the Microscope RPG system. Yeah, so check it out. It's awesome.
Excellent. We do Leslie next, but we're having a technical issue, so type your stuff in chat, Leslie. She is a phenomenal artist. She actually has done some of the art for Through the Veil, Tales of the Feywild, and other projects, so definitely check out her stuff. She's super talented, fabulous to work with. Type your stuff in chat. And she's ripping notes on social media. And up next is Chrissy.
Yeah, so I'm Chrissy Profera. You guys can find me on mostly Instagram, Facebook, things like that. Instagram's at innocent_bones. I do therapeutic tabletop role-playing games. So if you have any interest in doing any sort of therapeutic D&D, therapeutic role-playing games, I have modules that I've kind of created to assist with any number of things. So depression, anxiety, coping skills, communication, the whole nine. So you can message me if you're interested in running a game. I can do it over Zoom. If you're anywhere in Northeast Ohio, you can look me up as well. But hopefully we can do this again for another, I don't know, charity or something. I'd love to have Peaches come back. I think this was a blast. I loved all of you guys. Their characters are great.
So fun, yeah.
I'm happy to game with anyone again. I do Women in Gaming Month every year, but I'm happy to do stuff before then. So
Yeah.
give me if
Heck
anyone wants to
yeah.
game. Hang out at the end. All right. So thank you again for everyone for coming out. Thank you again to the amazing TPK Roleplay for helping me host this event. This is the third year of Women in Gaming Month. Don't forget to donate to Hope Haven of Cass County. And I hope everyone has a good night. So that's a wrap. So bye, everyone.
Bye, guys.
Bye,
Thank you.
guys.